Hello! This is what usually happens on my own streams, except instead of me forgetting to click unmute, my mic just says, I'm not going to listen to the first sentence you say, and I'm only going to start listening after that. But this was completely my own doing. But hello, welcome in. It is Valentine's Day or Galentine's Day, or I don't know what else people call it. Sometimes it's being alone and watching a movie and eating lots of chocolate day. My best recommendation for people who don't have a Valentine this year is to have dinner with your pet, or if you don't have a pet, have dinner with your favorite plushie. They do it in Japan. I think it's a great idea. But yeah, I hope everyone's had a great week. We've got lots of fun stuff today. If you are looking for a Valentine's themed break, we do have the Love Break. That's a $3 Pokemon break, and there's a prize as well. And then we also have the Nest Break, which is carried over as well. So yeah, lots of potential Pokemon. The one I'm probably most excited for is Battle Partners, because I haven't opened any of that yet, and that's very exciting. The return of some of our trainer Pokemon. And then we've also got some like One Piece, Halo, Wolverine full. But yeah, lots of fun stuff happening today. And I reckon we will start off with some of that One Piece. Alrighty, this is One Piece 25842, and I'm going to randomize these colors 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's red on the top and purple on the bottom. We'll make it worse before it gets better. We have Sabo and Nami. Come On We'll Fight You and Frankie. Van Ogar and Marshall D. Teach. Doc Q and Lucky Roo. Lafitte and Yasop. Trafalgar Law and Adio. Don Quixote do Flamingo, Utah and Don. Corona and Doc Q. Yasop and Lim. Dareshi and Crocodile. Corona and Mr. Galdino. Roronoa and Sabo. Q and Gum Gum Quattro Jet Cross Shock Bazooka. I forgot that card was in there. Oh, not again. The one that I just said. Mr. 3 Galdino and the Don cards. Lucky Roo and My Era Begins. Sakazuki and Dereshi. Buggy and Shanks. Jesus Burgess and Roronoa Zoro. Gum Gum Giant and Koala. Nico Robin and Crocodile. Silver's Rayleigh and Kuzan. Professor Clover and, ooh, a Goldie Roger. Don't think that's a manga, but it looks so badass. That is so sick. Got like a map in the background. Hello, Siegfried. How you doing? Welcome in. We have Cross Guild and Utah. And Van Oga and Silver's Rayleigh to finish us off. Doo-doo. Yeah, a Goldie Russia. Very appropriate, for sure. Alrighty, next up we have some Flea Wolverine, which is very exciting. Alrighty, this is Marvel Fleer Wolverine 25852, and we're going to randomize these names 5 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, with Kieran on the top and Kieran on the bottom. We have Mystique, Greatest Battles Hulk vs. Wolverine, Elektra Medallion, 40 of 200, Silver Samurai, Wolverine vs. the X-Men, and Hope Summers. What color I got on One Piece? It should be in the break listing. How do I just copy the product link? Is there like a view and store button?
Yes, go more actions.
Ah.
And there it is.
Ah.
Oh, sorry,
No.
go view.
Oh, well.
And then copy that. Yeah.
Okay, stunning. Yeah, all the colours have been allocated in there, so you can double check that one. We have a Sasquatch, Hercules, Team X, Wolverine and Sabretooth and Maverick, Hulk Medallion. We have Old Man Logan and Old Man Hulk, and Magneto. Oh no! I saw people said hello, but Restream crashed and I refreshed it and now all the chats are gone.
No, I just...
Goodbye, I guess. Oh no. We have Gambit, Archangel, X-23, Fleer Ultra Pop Culture of Iron Man, Captain America, and Dazzler. Can I do a personal? Yeah, if it's pop culture or gaming related, absolutely. Can do it after, I think we've got this break and one more, and then we should be free too. We've got Guardian, Daredevil, Hand of the God aliases, Juggernaut, Hulk, and Beast. Shaman, Thunderbird, aliases Old Man Logan, Jubilee Medallion, X-Men affiliations, and Magneto. Hello, Alvo, how you doing? Welcome in. We have Marina, Weapon X, team affiliations. Ooh, we have a Mariko Yoshida in the claw cut. Professor X and Nova. Toad, Cyclops, X-23, Toad Medallion, Wolverine aliases, and X-23. Cable, Aurora, We got Gorgon and Wolverine. Alias is Jim Logan, numbered 11 of 25. Colossus and Professor X. Gambit, Onslaught. Aliases Emilio Gara, Archangel Medallion, Dark Phoenix Wolverine aliases, and a Lady Deathstrike. Rogue, Colossus, Sabretooth and Wolverine. Ooh, we got a Dakin Clawcut card, numbered 29 of 48. Daredevil and North Star. Blade, Logan, X-23. We got Ultra Abilities Hulk, Malketh aliases, and Old Man Logan. Maverick, Silver Samurai, aliases The Fist of a Legend, Family Genealogy, Caitlin McDonald's, Cyclops, and Storm to finish that one off. Would offers be available today or none today due to Blake being on his way to AEW?
Yeah, I've been staring at that, knowing how to answer it. Yes, but they'll be going through me, so be gentle, I guess, is the overarching thing, because I'll have to look it up and make sure it's all proper first. So hit me, but be kind, or just little bits at a time. Are there any words that whenever you spell them, whenever you need to spell them, you go like, why was this ever made into a word in this way?
Any word that has I and E in it next to each other, because I never get them the right way around.
Yep.
I just wish there was a standard rule. But the standard rule is crap.
Yes. Very true. Yeah. Two words that come to mind right now: miscellaneous and aesthetic. Oof. Awful words.
Oh, I like aesthetic.
Awful words.
Miscellaneous, I would not enjoy spelling that. Actually, no, I might be okay spelling that.
If I had government secrets and you needed to get them out of me, forcing me to spell that word like Simpson style on a chalkboard would get me.
That's you heard it here first.
I mean, not that I have those sorts of secrets. Also, it will not help get your office.
That's not how you spell superintendent.
There we go.
I was like, hold up.
Super Nintendo Chalmers?
Yeah. I feel like there are words that I just never use the full word. But I think I just avoid using them, that I don't really notice what they are.
Yes.
Like, I think I just try and work them out of my vocabulary. Alrighty, now we're going to be going into Halo next, which I have not seen any of, so I'm pretty excited for that one. But we do still have plenty of other breaks available. We have Pokemon, we have the Nest Break and the Love Break, both with prizes. We have Transformers with 8 left, Rendition Spider-Man with 7 left, Battle Partners with 6 left. There's some Fleet Looney Tunes, some more Fleet Ultra Wolverine. That was a pretty solid box. What color I get in One Piece? It's in the link. There's, yeah, Upper Deck Marvel Avengers, Metal Universe, and some Matriarchs of Marvel, and Marvel Anime, which is my favourite set. But let's get into some Halo. Nope, that's not what I'm copying.
Oh, goodness.
I'm getting there. There's just too many spots to scroll on the same page.
Oh I mean, I totally get it. Just to confirm, it was the blue spot in the spot 2, in case you were wondering.
This is Halo 25878, and we're going to randomize these names 5 times. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. That's Chris on the top and Duncan on the bottom. I feel like the Halo cards were meant to drop a while ago and got delayed, right?
You were absolutely right.
Yeah.
like a long time ago.
A long while
Oh
ago.
my god, a long time ago.
So we've
Yes.
finally gotten around to them, basically. But it's been a long time coming. So I have no idea what to expect. All voice talent autograph cards? Okay, that's actually pretty sick. Buy the rest button on Breaks. That's not a bad shout, but I'm not sure how easy that would be to like actually implement.
Yeah, that is a very good idea. I also do think make an offer should be shown on break spots, because we get a few of those tickets too. But again, too much work. No, I mean, not really specifics for offers.
I guess just don't be mean.
Just do it as you would, but understand that I'll have to go through and make sure that it is like a good price for what the spots are. Because Blake just goes yay or nay, and I just go okay, done, and I zero it out. But now it's like because I don't know as much.
Ooh, okay, we have Mickey, the story so far, Halo Wars, Warriors? Discover High Charity, and Captain, oh no, Veronica Dare. Okay, I thought that was more complicated than it was. I'm gonna be so for real. It's the classic writing that is in metallic foil, and it hits the wrong light, and it's like, oh god, what does this say? We have Dr. Catherine Halsey, story so far, Halo 3 ODST, Halo Reach, the story so far, Halo 2 Anniversary, the story so far, Brute and Cortana, Cat, Halo 3, Halo Reach, Iskarium, Halo Wars, the story so far, and Morgan Quintano. Master Chief, Prophet of the Truth, Halo Combat Evolved, the story so far. We have The Rookie. All these colours and I keep thinking they're numbered, but they're not. Sergeant John Forge. And Prophet of Regret. I know video games, I swear. I think I know everything I know about Halo from Red vs. Blue. I'm gonna be so real. So most of these characters' names don't mean much for me because I'm thinking of like Caboose. We have Fernando Esparza, Halo Wars, the story so far, Halo Infinite, the story so far, June A266. Ooh, Sparkly Ship, UNSC Wombat. And Yap Yap the Destroyer. I think that's my favourite one so far. Cortana, oh no, it would go so hard. Captain James Cutter. Halo 2 Anniversary, the story so far. Concussion Rifle. Halo 4, the story so far. Tartarus and Cortana. There's like a bunch of solid voice actors in Halo from memory. I feel like any of them would be very, very cool to see. Master Chief, Halo 5 Guardians, the story so far. Halo Wars 2, Professor Ellen Anders. Ooh, okay, we have Captain Veronica in the active camo. Okay, that's appropriate. I like that. That's cool. And your Direct. Decimus. Halo 3 Ost. Cortana Chip Redemption. What? Congratulations, a reservation for one Cortana chip card will be made in your name when you submit your request. That is so cool. Oh, I just realized the thing. I was like, where do you scratch it up? It's right there. That is so awesome. Oh, hell yeah. We have Edward Buck and Prophet of Regret. The Halo break is happening right now. We have Linda 058, Halo Infinite, the story so far, Halo Combat Evolves, Halo Infinite, and Halo Infinite in a cool foil. And I'm not gonna try that one. That one is fine. It's a big guy. All right, we have Prophet of Mercy, Halo 3, the story so far, Hunter, Tremius, Cortana, and Professor Ellen Anders. Kelly 087, Halo 5 Guardians, Halo Reach, the story so far, Halo 5 Anniversary, Pavium, and Cortana. Any more boxes? That is a good question.
That's an excellent question, and I think the answer is no, but I can double check.
Olympia Vale. Ooh, another active camo of Elite.
No more Halo, unfortunately.
None.
Sorry about that.
That's crazy. The anticipation clearly got to everyone. Commander Sarah Palmer, Halo Wars 2, Latveria. Ooh, Cortana active camo. The Weapon, Halo Combat Evolved. Halo Wars, the story so far. Weapon Drop, Plasma Repeater, numbered 15 of 117. That's our first numbered card. Hell yeah. The Librarian and Elite. Taylor Dutch Miles. Promethean Knight. Halo 4, the story so far. Halo Infinite. UNSC Gun Goose, War Machines, and Captain Jacob Keyes. Harbinger, Alice 130, Halo 2 Anniversary. Ooh. Is that 2 cards? No, that is 2 cards. Okay, they're stuck together. There we go, okay. We have 343 Quilty Spark, and Brute's Chieftain in Augmented card, okay. Oh wait, that is numbered. Oh god, it's so hard to see. It's like on the corner of the card, but it's numbered 026 of 699. That is deceptively tricky, but very cool. And Jaeger Rumnai. Noble 6, Halo 5 Guardians, Halo 2 Anniversary, Weapon Drop, Spike Rifle, Halo 3, the story so far, and George 052. Tremonius, Jerome 092, Halo Wars, Douglas 042, Covenant Revenant, and Chaklock. Jameson Lock, Halo 3, Halo 5 Guardians, Cortana. Ooh, we have Noble 6, Commander Miranda Keys, Cessa Rafumi, Flood, Halo Reach, the story so far, Halo Wars, the story so far. We have a Brute in the active camo, and Brute Chieftain to finish that one off. Where did I hide the mouse? There it is. Hiding the mouse from myself. Crazy times. Those are super cool cards though. And I'm really curious to see what that Cortana chip looks like as well. That seems like it would be so cool.
Oh goodness me. Trying to find I'm trying to create the Wolverine random just in case we need to, and I cannot for the life of me do this. Ooh, the thing I did a week or two ago is not working.
Oh, okay.
Goodness.
I thought you were trying to math.
No, on that note, I will decline that offer, Alvo, and get back to you maybe with a counter offer just in case. But until then, keep it coming. Oh goodness.
here we go. Alrighty, now we have a little bit of time, so if y'all want some personals or you want to get into some breaks, now is the time. That is the link to get into the good stuff, including battle pass partners. You should all really get into the battle partners break. But yeah, no, very, very fun times.
All right, we're in luck. It worked. Oh.
Ah. I went to Build-A-Bear for the first time yesterday.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I have never been before because I was not cool enough to get invited to Build-A-Bear birthday parties when I was a kid. And it was made very obvious who was able to go to the Build-A-Bear birthday parties. And also people had like multiple Build-A-Bears. I thought that was crazy because my mum was always like, no, they're way too expensive. You're not getting that. Like there's no point. Just you have toys. It's fine. And looking back, it's so valid. But they just got a Sanrio set and one of them was Gudetama and he was so chonky that I was like, you know what? This is gonna be a little treat for Valentine's Day. So I went down last night and it is so weird. I mean, first of all, you go to a wall of just like the saddest, emptiest plushes you've ever seen in your life to choose the like empty skin sack that will be your teddy bear.
I don't...
I mean, that's literally, they stuff like the head. Actually, in Gudetama's case, they stuff the egg white, but the rest is just like fabric. And it's just, I think it's the saddest wall ever. It's just all of these boxes full of deflated plush. And then I realized, because I had to go to 2 Build-A-Bears, because the first one had sold out of Gudetama, even though they said they were in stock. So I had to drive half an hour to get to a different Build-A-Bear that had them in stock.
Right.
And in both stores, the shop attendants like good on them, because working with kids sucks. But there's like, I think certain things that they have to say as part of like the process, because it's an experience when you go to Build-A-Bear. And so when they're like stuffing it, when they've like gotten it pretty chunky and they're trying to like suss, you know, whether it's the right amount of stuffing for you, they hand it to you and they're like, give it a big squeeze. And then they're like, is it too hard, too soft, or just right? But both of the shop attendants were like, it was the end of the day and we're clearly very done. And so it just became a, is it too hard, too soft, or just right? And I just couldn't. Like, I feel it. I have nothing against them. I just thought it was the funniest thing. And you have to choose whether you want like a scent or a sound in it. And I'm like, I don't want my teddy bear to smell like bananas. Like, what? That's weird. And then you have to take the little heart and you have to like kiss the heart and you have to make a wish for your plush. And I was like, this is so many things to think up on the spot. Like, could you have told me earlier so I could prepare a wish for my egg plush? Like, oh my God.
I wish for sentience and you just wait for it to grow.
That's how horror movies start. That seems like the plot of The Monkey.
That's such a good bit, is to like, because the whole point of the Build-A-Bear workshop is that you bring your child to it and you have those sorts of parties and special memories and whatever.
Yes.
But like, just like the child's unwell, or like it's like a divorced parent who like is getting the son for the weekend or the daughter for the weekend and has to like go in advance to get the bear on their own.
Well, that was what happened last night, because while we were like hanging around, there were a bunch of people that came in that were clearly partners that were buying a Build-A-Bear for their partner for Valentine's Day, and they were getting in the day before. But all I could think was like, Build-A-Bears need, like, why would you spend that much on a plush for someone when they don't get to make it? Like, I thought the whole point was the experience.
That's so funny. And
but someone was getting a quote for one of the huge bears, right? $175, and it takes 40 minutes to fill it with stuffing. Like, why?
40 minutes?
I don't know. And admittedly, the cinema roll was very cute, but the cinema roll was even more expensive because it's licensed. It was crazy. Oh, partner got me Foie Coco for my birthday last year, and he put the birthday cake scent in his tail. I have to sniff his butt to smell the vanilla.
That's a calculated. That's a good prank. That is a lifelong prank. I wonder how long
That
those
is
scents
so
last.
funny. To be fair, the Fuecoco, that was one that I have been tempted to buy because he's so chunky. Like, I'd argue that he's the chunkiest Build-A-Bear that you can buy, and I love it. Because I thought Gudetama was going to be too big, too chunky, because I wanted him chunky. And so I asked the lady who was helping us to make him extra chunky, because I wanted him to be like a firm chunk egg. But I was really worried that none of the clothes were going to fit him because he was so chunky. And then it turns out that he's actually like, I don't know, he's like a solid similar width to like other things. And we put on, I think it's the shirt that's meant for Bidoof. It's like a red and black like flannel button-up shirt. And I put it on Gudetama and it fit around him, but his arms are so little that it was just like the longest sleeve over his arms, and I was like, I can't do this to you. And he has one piece of clothing that is dedicated to him, and it's this hoodie. And it's so funny, because obviously Gudetama doesn't have shoulders, he's an egg. So it's just like, I don't know, he just looks like so gangster. And I just can't take him seriously, but it was so funny. I just think it's so funny that I went into a store and bought an egg plush and dressed it up in a little hoodie. And now it's my son. And also, I made him so chunky that his birth certificate says that he's 300 grams, but when I weighed him at home, he's actually half a kilo.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's like 550 grams.
They grow up so fast.
Yeah, it was crazy. And also I was like, wait, plushies actually weigh this much? That's crazy. But I did ask for an extra chunk. So like, oh.
Doing bicep curls with your Gudetama.
Literally. To be fair, I feel like, I don't know if birthday cake scent was an option when I was there, but I feel like that's probably the one that I would potentially consider choosing. Because I feel like I wouldn't want my plush to smell fruity. I just feel like that would make me concerned that I'd left fruit around.
Well, that was going to be my question, is because if you can only choose between a scent or a sound.
No, I think you can have
Oh,
both.
you can have both? How long do those scents last? Because I assume the sound is just at the whim of whatever the battery lasts.
Yes.
But the scent dissipates.
Yes.
So, like, you got to make it last. Or it has to be
Well,
like
you,
a
you
really...
have to make the most of sniffing Fuecoco's butt.
I mean, only all the time. But especially with the scent, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, like, I mean, what other options are there? And do they go off or stale? Like,
I mean, I don't think they go off or stale, but I do think that they would fade over time. Because I know, like, the, like, scratch and sniff stickers, they get less smelly over time.
I know for Care Bears, they had, like, glow-in-the-dark elements to them. And those would be cool on a
I think
Build-A-Bear.
that would be nightmare-inducing.
Oh,
But I guess it would depend which part. Because I guess if it was, like, some little hearts on the fur, I think that would be cute. But if it was, like, the eyes glowed, that would be
yes.
petrifying.
No, never make the eyes glow.
Oh, you know what would be fun? If you could put a glow-in-the-dark skeleton inside the Build-A-Bear.
That would be so funny.
And I think it would be especially funny if the skeleton was like made for the bear, but you could choose to just stuff it in weirdly in a different shape, like a
It's all
Fuecoco
stuck
or a
to the bottom.
Gudetama. And on the inside, the skeleton's like, "Nyeh."
All of his bones are in his legs.
Yeah, it's crazy.
The rest is just
Who
muscle.
knew eggs had bones?
The rest is expertly defined muscle.
Yes, yes.
Oh goodness.
I mean, you never know. But yeah, it was very funny. I don't know. I never realized what Build-A-Bear, like how involved it was. And it is an experience. But I also didn't realize that the Bigger Bear costs $175 and takes 40 minutes to fill with fluff. It's crazy.
I need someone to make a short film about like a 45-year-old man just going to Build-A-Bear on his own. And they all like, and everyone's like, who's going to serve him?
I mean, I think everyone that I saw that went in last night was probably like a male around 30. All going in and trying to choose a bear to bring home their partner. It was very funny. Glow-in-the-dark skeleton sounds dope. You need a see-through fabric that when I doubt that's a comfortable plushie. That's very true. Okay, what if we did like an LED skeleton on the inside? Because then it would glow no matter what.
It would glow, but you wouldn't see it. So-
What do you mean? It's LED. If you put an LED one in, it would shine through the fabric, right?
Oh, it depends how dense the fabric is. Isn't that the difference maker? If
Oh,
it's like
I
a
guess
lot of
that's
fabric, then
true.
it would block still.
Yeah.
I do love having a skeleton that doesn't, it would glow no matter what, but you wouldn't see it until it like starts to really diminish and starts to like,
Yeah,
all the-
you don't see it unless you cut it open like an
Yeah.
autopsy. Because yeah, if the fabric was too thin, you'd feel like the stuffing would start to poke
Yes.
through and it wouldn't feel very good.
Yes.
Mind you, the stuffing that they used was very soft. Like, I feel like they choose soft fluffy. Soft.
do they have like weighted plushies? Like you can get like weighted blankets.
I don't think they do, but I do like that idea
I
that you
think-
could make it a weighted plush.
I think I found a way to give Build-A-Bear their next million.
Yeah.
Weighted plushies.
Well, they have a Build-A-Bear of the water bears. They're like the
Ooh.
tardigrades, you know, the tiny little microscopic things with 8 legs and a weird face. They have a Build-A-Bear of that. Like, I feel like that's definitely not directed at kids. That's absolutely directed at adults. Go to Kurgan with light up cheeks. I think they used a felt for his cheeks to get the LEDs through. Okay, that sounds adorable.
There we go.
Yeah.
Getting somewhere.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I could see Pikachu having some light ups in there. I'm gonna be for real though, the Pikachu, like, I don't know, some of the Pokemon plush at Build-A-Bear go hard. Fuecoco, great. Bidoof, stunning. Pikachu and Eevee, terrifying. I took a photo of all the Pikachus, because their heads are pre-stuffed, and then you just stuff the bodies. And so there were like 3 of them sitting there in the tub, all with their heads up. And I was like, someone needs to save them. They look really uncomfortable right now.
Well, how does... Oh, there are weighted plushies. Oh, there we go.
Yeah.
How does pricing work? Is it per...
So
like, gram?
there's a price for the shell of the plush that gets filled, and then you can pay extra to have scents or sounds added, and then
Right.
you pay extra for each piece of clothing that you want.
So, like, at a certain point, and especially if you're like a certain size, like I can imagine for a kid having a plush that's too plush could be an issue. But if you're
Yes.
like an adult, I feel like you should just always go for max plush.
Oh yes,
You just
absolutely.
just
Get your
dump
money's
in.
worth.
Yeah, exactly, right? Like you just dump it in.
And that's also like, 'cause when you buy a plush, right? Like the firmer the plush is, the more high quality you know it is. Like I think the only plushies that are canonically soft, like Gudetama plushies, are usually very soft, and that's intentional. But most of the time, if it's like a branded plush, they're usually pretty firm. So I feel like if you want your money's worth and you want like a quality Build-A-Bear, go Max Fluff. My only gripe though is that you can't stuff all of it. Because for
Yes.
Gudetama, his his upper arms are pre-stuffed and his egg white is pre-stuffed. So you're just stuck with whatever they are. You only get to stuff the rest of him. And then I feel like again, like with some of the other ones, the head is pre-stuffed. And I just feel like then if you want maximum chonkiness, their head's gonna be so soft compared to the body, and that's like the wrong way around. I think. So like, yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that was my excursion yesterday. It was a very, I don't know, I felt like my child self finally got included. Which is crazy. But yeah, no, he's now my child. I don't really know what to do with him now, though, I'm not gonna lie. Because he's very chonky.
Have the others accepted him into the clan?
Yeah, he's present. I
Oh,
feel
that's
like
good.
he needs to sit. I want to set him up at the dining table, like one of those plushies in Japan's Pokemon cafes, where they just sit there and they have fake food in front of them and they make them look like the plushies are eating the food. I think that would be funny. Also, some of the accessories you can get for Build-A-Bears are really weird. Like, some of them are normal. Like, they have like a phone and the phone makes beep boop and camera noises. And they'll have like a video game controller. But then they also have like a bottle of champagne. Like a plush bottle of champagne.
Oh, very adult.
Yeah. And then they have also like, because I thought the whole point of like Build-A-Bears was like your plushie is your best friend, right? But they also have all the accessories to set it up so it can be your pet in terms of it having like a collar and leash and pet bowl and stuff. And I was like, that feels like some Build-A-Bears are getting a great home and some of them are like not.
So this has got me into a subcategory. The rabbit hole is getting deeper. Does anyone recall Beanie Baby or Beanie Kids?
I inherited a Beanie Baby collection.
My sister was, and I say this with no, like, complete sincerity, it is obsessed. She was. Like, just, you know how people have walls of pop vinyls? It was that, but Beanie Kids.
I mean, I watched a documentary on it not too long ago about how crazy it was and how they made everyone go crazy for it.
Yeah.
But it turned out that, like, because of the way that they were only expensive, like super expensive on the second-hand market because of the way they did supply and demand, that all of the value was completely just interpreted value, which meant nothing actually held that much value. So when people like stopped, it all just crashed. It was like an investment for as long as people were interested, but as soon as people weren't interested, there was no value anywhere except these like niche communities that sold Beanie Babies to each other, which is so crazy to me. It's so crazy that people spent so much money. Because I knew that people collected them, don't get me wrong, but yeah, some of the money that people were spending on like limited edition or discontinued Beanie Babies was insane. And like there were robberies of them too, of like unopened Beanie Baby boxes that were being delivered. People would break into them and steal stock before it got to stores and stuff. It was crazy. Like I had no idea that it was that intense. But yeah, no, I inherited a Beanie Baby collection from the family friend in Canada. And there were some really like old ones in there. Like some pretty cool ones, some pretty old ones, some like sealed ones that were like the mini ones in the like hang-up packaging.
Oh, yes.
But yeah, I think the only one that I ever had was I had one that was like the year 2000s Beanie Baby that someone bought for me when I was a baby. It was like a limited edition New Year one. But yeah. Beanie Kids. Wait, are Beanie Kids and Beanie Babies the same? Or are they?
They're from the same, like the same thing, but one's smaller, one's bigger.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Would you know if Topps Mega Boxes and McDonald's boxes are in stock? Let's check. I will find out. While we find out, we do still have a few breaks in stock. We have 6 spots left in the Battle Partners break, which we have a whole case of to get through. So that's a 1-box break, but still plenty more where that came from. Both the Nest break and the Love break are both Pokemon mixes. The Nest break contains a really cool, Palms Off binder. And then Love break contains a whole box of Battle Partners as prize.
Nice. That is a solid prize.
We got Renditions, Spider-Man, Random Pack, 7 spots left in there. We have Marvel Anime. We got our first Jeff card last week. We can get more of those today. Is this a baseball mega box? Because it looks like yes. And then McDonald's.
Beanie Kids are Aussie owned. They're usually bears where Beanie Babies are everything. Kids started off as little animals and pets and stuff and moved to just bears. Oh, okay. So there are more layers to this than I thought. Are they like, how similar are they?
Oh goodness, there's backstory.
Oh, wait, no, I know, okay, yeah.
Oh?
Yeah, these are different. These
Oh,
are
really?
like the specific, well, because they've got the big chubby cheeks.
Yeah, I mean, I guess you're right. But-
Right?
Oh, that second one? That
This one?
I had that one.
Nice.
I had that one. And I had one with my name on it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, because I think it's the ones with like the chubby cheeks that are the Beanie Kids. And honestly, I would argue that they're cuter than Beanie Babies. But
Oh, wait.
yeah.
Wait, the dog or the...
No.
Oh, okay.
No.
Okay, no, you're right.
Like,
I don't recall these.
yeah, and so they had different ones. And I think the bear is like the standard. Like there were lots of limited edition versions of the bear.
I see.
These are the new crap ones.
I see. Okay.
So the weird ones that are fluffy and they have huge, terrifying eyes are like the new Beanie Babies, and you only find them in newsagents in Australia. And they're terrifying, and usually they go really, really cheap at certain times. Why?
Oh, goodness me. Okay. Just to answer
Goodbye,
the
internet.
earlier question, it looks like the McDonald's basketball hobby is still pre-order, so it might be out hopefully over the weekend, but it's still not available just yet.
Googly the Alien Bear? That sounds so much fun.
I don't remember the names. Let's search it up.
Okay, that is adorable. Wait, there was a Build-A-Bear one? Wait, it is a Build-A-Bear one.
Oh,
That's
that's cool.
cute. I really like that. That's fun. It also kind of looks like a brand mascot.
The third photo looks like gang signs. I can't believe they had one called the Beanie Master. That seems like
What?
too much.
That's crazy.
That's the red one.
Has anyone been keeping up with the Duolingo crisis?
Kind of. I heard about this
Duo
yesterday.
died.
It like got hit by a Tesla or
Yeah,
something.
he got hit by a Cybertruck.
I'm like, what? What is happening? I know that Duolingo's social media presence is like just completely unhinged, but this is a new.
It's so funny though, because it's not just Duolingo. Like Duolingo is unhinged. Duolingo recreated the like Pretty Little Liars intro, which is like them preparing a body for like burial situation.
Jeez.
But all of the other brands that are joining in are even more unhinged. There's one, I don't even know what the brand is, but the mascot is some big red bird. And so they have a guy in a red bird costume, doing the Kendrick song, like Not Like Us.
Right.
Like he did at the Super Bowl.
Yeah.
But doing it as like to Duolingo, like trying to direct it at Duo. And the brand that the mascot is for changed their profile picture to a picture of a Cybertruck to imply that they're the ones that killed Duolingo. And also there was literally the post of like the video of Duo getting hit by the Cybertruck. There are like actual police departments that responded to it.
What is happening?
Yeah, it's crazy.
I don't know, man.
Wait, TikTok opens Wikipedia now? No, thank you. I'm good. Yeah, the New South Wales Police Force responded BRB.
What? How much time do these people have on their hands? What are we doing, folks?
But yeah, everything they've posted has been so unhinged. And then all of the brands that have been joining in on it, because there's multiple brands that have been joining in on it, like so many. And they've all been insane too. It's crazy, y'all. The internet is crazy. Thankfully, this is like fake drama. theoretically.
Yeah.
Which is why it's so funny. And I think that's why we like it so much, is because it's a nice reprieve from the actual terrifying stuff. But yeah, it has been very funny times on the internet. And I feel like we've had a lack of Pokemon news recently.
Yeah, when's Pokemon Day? That's a good shout.
Oh, that's soon. This year I am theming. I analysed the blurry picture that EB Games put out for this year's Pokemon Day exclusive Zing EB Games card thing. It's Eevee. It's gonna be Eevee. I can see the little shapes anywhere. It's Eevee. So I will be busy on whatever day it is that's dropping.
It looks to be 2 weeks from now. Friday, 2 weeks from now. So end of the month.
So soon. That's okay. So what were the deals? Because do we know if we're getting the promo cards, the like artist illustrator promo cards, or is that like exclusive to other places?
I don't know. I've never heard of them.
There's free promo cards for the TCG illustration contest from last year. And I know lots of stores overseas have them, but I'm not sure what places in Australia have. I'm gonna get the EV Games card so bad. Same, I missed out on the one last year because I was in Japan. So this year, it needs to happen. But yeah, no, it's so pixelated, but that's Eevee. It's Eevee. It absolutely is.
Sorry, I looked up and it's like very obviously Eevee.
I mean, yeah, but when you look at it far away, I don't know. It took me, I was just like, oh, it's blurry. I'm not going to be able to figure out who it is. And then I looked at it again and I was like, that's Eevee.
I want that to turn into like several Diglets sideways or something.
That would be really funny.
Oh, jeez.
But yeah, I think that's the 27th of Feb. You can get the EB World card. Oh, and they were dropping a new EB exclusive Pokemon range, but it was kind of shit. Like, they have a tote bag that's kind of cute. That's one of those, like, spend $30, get it for $10. That's cute. But the bag, the EV bag that they have, literally the photo of the bag that they took is wonky. Like, the bag has been stitched wonky. So Eevee's kind of like, eh, but not intentionally. And I was like, you could have at least chosen one that was, like, sewed right for your promo pics. But that's fine. Good times. I am hoping we get some announcements for Pokemon Day for Z to A, for A to Z.
Yes.
Or, yeah, that one.
Yes.
Because I feel like they have to.
I hope. I mean, I would assume just because it's been so long since we've had any news that they'll have something. Yeah, outside of that. I wonder if they'll make it a release title finally, because I don't think there's ever been a Pokemon release title, like a launch title for a console that's Pokemon.
I don't know. I feel like it would be good timing for them to do it, but at the same time, I mean, they wouldn't release it exclusively on the Switch 2. They'd have to release both versions, right?
I don't know. How many other games have they done that with? Because Breath of the Wild had it. I don't really know what other games they do that with.
I don't know.
I know other consoles like, Call of Duty games were on, PS3 and 4 when that was a thing.
Oh, I mean, I think pretty much any like PlayStation or Xbox game you can get on multiple consoles. But I just feel like it's the kind of thing
that is true.
Nintendo hasn't really done, because usually when they've made a new console, it's been so different. Like, I guess
That is
theoretically there'd be like DS, 3DS, but even then, anything made for 3DS, you could only play on 3DS.
Yes. Yes, I don't know.
Because it was specifically made for that.
This will be the first time that it actually makes sense, just because, Wii to Wii U was too big of a gap.
Yes.
And then DS to 3DS, but the Switch 1 to Switch 2 kind of feels very...
Yeah, because I feel like they would because so many people have committed to the Switch ecosystem, but won't want to buy a Switch 2 straight away. And Pokemon's going to want to maximize the number of people that can play their game. So I just feel like the most logical thing is that they release it on Switch as well as Switch 2.
Hot take. If they want to make their games the most accessible to their audience, they'll make them good.
Excuse me, Arceus was wonderful.
Yeah, that one, it was, but the other ones, I don't know.
Yeah, but this one is similar to Arceus. It's still a Legends game. Arceus was great.
But it takes place in one place.
Yeah,
It
it was still fun.
Oh, man, I don't know. I don't know.
That is, I've currently been playing the Pokemon game of the fashion world with Infinity Nikki. It's so pretty.
Oh, okay. I had
It's
no
so
idea.
pretty. I just can't. You have to catch them all, but it's a gacha game, so catching them all is hard.
Oh, yes.
But I haven't caved and spent money. I almost did last weekend. I'm going to be so for real. I almost spent $30. And then I was like, no, Heather, you don't need to. You've gotten this far. You'll be fine. Which is what I tell myself every time I play Pokemon TCG Pocket. It's, you don't need to spend money. You don't need to do it. It's okay. It's hard. I do have a feeling I might be caving on some more Marvel Rivals skins soon though, because they keep releasing good ones. And Overwatch had a whole thing yesterday. They announced so much stuff. They announced 2 skin lines, which I've been waiting for so long since they came through the like the survey skin proposals. And so they're finally doing Dokiverse, which is all like magical girl themed. And then they're also doing Rainy Days, which is May, Mercy, and Kuriko in little raincoats. And Mercy's is duck themed, so she has a duck hat with a duck on it. And then May is all frog themed, and then Kiriko I think is just fox themed, which isn't very rainy, but it's fine. But yeah, and they're also bringing back loot boxes, which
Yeah,
is
I did
crazy.
see that.
Yeah, which is funny because it's like a week or two after League of Legends got rid of loot boxes.
Now all the people need somewhere else to go.
Yeah, literally. They're like, oh, okay, well, we can do that. So, yeah, so they're bringing back loot boxes. They're adding perks, which I don't know how I feel about that. I don't really know how it works yet. They haven't fully explained it, but I guess we'll see. And they're doing another La Seraphim collab, which I'm very excited for. And they announced 2 more, like the 2 next champions. One, I was like, oh, she's really cool. And then someone's like, she literally looks like Widowmaker. And I looked at her face and I was like, they literally have the same face. It's just one of them is purple and one of them is not. And it was funny. So yeah, she's basically a slightly thicker Widowmaker, I think. Like literally the face is the same. She's just a bit more muscular. And then we're getting a champion called Aqua, and I don't really know much about them, but I think they're meant to be like an elementalist. And then there was a really like hard to interpret sketch that I don't think they announced it as being a champion. I'm not really sure, but it's been going around as potentially the next champion after those 2. And it's like very, very short girl with large sword.
Classic.
Which I love. Because we don't really have any short... Like, the only short person in Overwatch is, I guess, like, Hammy, if you want to argue that, and then Torp is short. But everyone else is tall. I just feel like there needs to be more short people. Get that variety going. But yeah, I think it's actually all the short people.
Do we want more short people, like short adults, or do we want more children, like or teen heroes?
No, we don't want teen heroes.
How old?
Overwatch fans are too... no.
Oh man, I don't even.
No.
No.
There's already lots of concerns with like Penny Parker being in Marvel Rivals.
Sure.
Particularly being in like bodysuits. Because she's, I think in the game is a bit closer to being adult, but she's like canonically 14 to 16
Would you
years
consider,
old.
is Diva tall or short? Because Diva's in the mech is huge.
I mean,
but
she's a person.
yes.
And so when she's standing, she's like the same height as most other people.
She seems too tall to be in a mech then. Am I crazy?
Oh, I mean, I think she's like 5'6" or something.
That's pretty short.
Yeah, but it's not as short as Torbjorn.
No, very true.
This is what I mean. Like, there's like regular average person height, and then there's Torbjorn. I just feel like we need more like tiny characters. Hang on, Overwatch character heights.
I think if you're going to make a character that short, they should be an animal then.
Well, I'm fine with it being whatever. I like the idea of like short girl with big sword. I think that's fun. But like, I'm okay with them being like, they don't have to be humanoid. They can be whatever.
Orisa, but 5'4".
That's just one of those weird robot dogs that scare me.
The Boston Dynamic dogs.
Yeah, I hate them. They just make me think of the things from Black Mirror in one of those episodes. They had robotic dogs and I hated them. Yeah, Torbjorn is 4 foot tall.
That's just a bit too short, isn't it?
Yeah, he's 1.4 meters. Oh, Zenyatta's only 1.5, but I'm not sure if that includes his... Oh, that's because they're not including his full leg. They have him, like, curling crossing his knees on the ground. So that doesn't count. And all the tanks are tall. Yeah, Diva's 1.65 when out of mech.
Oh, okay.
In the mech is only 2 meters and 8, like 2.08. That does not add up. The mech is like at least double her height. What?
Very, very wide mech.
But I just, when you see it standing, her standing and it standing, the 2.08 is not double of 1.65.
This is like those Pokédex entries where it's like, Garchomp can break the
Oh
sound barrier.
no.
Yeah, I'm not sure what this is. Stay with us, chat.
Oh god, I
Wait,
look
what?
like I've been possessed.
Wait, when you click, yeah, what? Oh, goodness me. Was that just it? Was that all you need to do?
Maybe.
The message is gone. Oh, I think it's fine.
Okay, we might be fine.
Okay. If you close, you can close the one on the
Yeah, I was just gonna double check everything is like working.
Maybe
Ah!
maybe the chat
Okay, we're
in
fine.
the. You know what? It's okay. We'll let it go.
Cool. I'm gonna paste things so it seems like that was an intentional break in conversation. Oh fuck.
Oh, I doubt.
I'm gonna paste things so it seems like it was an intention.
Line cut.
Cut. Start over. Oh god.
You're off the mark.
Oh.
But yes, in that link, there's a bunch of breaks we have on today, including our 2 Pokemon mixes and some more Marvel breaks. We have renditions, Wolverine, Matriarchs. We've had great success with anime. We got Looney Tunes back.
And there's battle partners in both the battle partners break and also in the love break.
What types are left in battle partners?
Oh, it's a type team.
Yeah, I was thinking like, sweet, we're halfway through, but it's actually like types are left. And what are some good? I need to get the. Oh, jeez. I need to get the card list stuff.
Oh, okay. Oh my god, there's so many. They're all so cute. Okay, so we still have fighting, fire, grass, metal, normal, and water.
I feel like fire is always first to go. How is there fire left?
Yeah, I don't know if there's water left. Or norms. Norms usually lack super something. I guess, to be fair, Iono and Bellybot are taken.
True. Oh, everyone. Actually, that's a good thing to put up. Because everybody gets one of these.
Oh, cute. Everyone gets a little Iono promo.
I believe every I believe that's the case.
TBC on that one.
Well, I've now that it's left my mouth, and so I'm like, oh, is it one per box? I think it's one per box.
Oh no.
But it does mean that whoever gets the battle partner box as the prize in the love break will also get one of those too. That's why there's 3 there. There we go.
That is, so metal includes Zacian EX.
That goes hard.
Which is a trainer card. We have Fire, Volcanion EX. Norms, we have Iris. Water Articuno art rare, that is so pretty. And also the Whale Lord, which I feel like is probably the one I've seen the most pictures of around.
That Sentret looks crazy. What? Next to Wailord?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Ferret, sorry.
Yeah, no, Ferret's probably my favourite one in the whole
Oh
set.
my god.
I think it's adorable. It is so cute. And that's yours for Norms if we pull it. Also the Dunsparce.
True.
Also Brock. There's so many solid ones. Yeah, no, the Articuno one is so pretty. And I also love both of the Ionos. Like the Bellybot and the Kilowattrel are both adorable. And both of the lilies, like the Ribombee and the Clefairy, are both adorable too. They've just done the art so nice. They have, yeah, and En's Zorua, I think is probably one of my other favorites. I like the Zorua and the Ferret. They're just so cute. Well, the Lycanroc is very pretty. Oh, the Wooloo. Oh, the Swinub. Oh, I've seen that one around. The Noibat. Yeah, no, there's some really solid ones. And obviously, the welcome return of the trainer Pokemon. It has been a solid while. And they've said we're getting Team Rocket's Pokemon in the set afterwards as well. They've confirmed that we're getting, like, I can't remember which Team Rocket they've confirmed so far, but there's a couple of them. We're getting their Pokemon in it, which is very cool. I am still hoping for Jesse and James. That is, I think,
I want Butch and Cassidy.
That's fair.
Real bad. Those guys went crazy. They had Aggron. One of them had an Aggron.
I do think the Pokemon that trainers have always surprises me.
Yeah.
And I think it's very funny. I do want to see, there isn't like a Jesse's Clefable, is there? Because I think there should be, based on that one episode from the anime. Is there one? I think it came back in a later episode. But I remember literally watching a clip of it on TikTok and I cried. Because they did it so well. Jessie want to be a nurse. Jessie not allowed to be a nurse because they're not a Clefable. One of the Team Rocket's more recent Pokemon, I remember Jessie had Pumpkaboo. Oh my god, yes. I am a huge Pumpkaboo fan. I kind of want to do a Pumpkaboo cosplay at some point, because I saw some really cool, like, fashion type Gijinka designs where it was like the pumpkin was like a little puffy out skirt, and they were so cute. And I've decided that I think I want to try and make it one day. But I also think it's going to require more commitment to structural integrity than I feel like giving, and so it may not be, it may be later rather than sooner. But one day. Yeah, between that and I think Miss Magius was the other one that I want to give a go. Because I just feel like that's a very easy one to move to a person. Okay, there have been photos that have come out of people that have bought the life-size Gardevoir.
Oh.
I saw a tweet on Twitter saying, everyone thinking that people were going to do horrific things with the life-size Gardevoir plushie, and meanwhile the men in Japan are doing this, and it's all of it, like there was 4 photos, and in each of them Gardevoir has been dressed up in like little costumes. In one of them I think she's like sitting at a table, one of them she's in like a little maid outfit, but like the longer skirt kind of maid outfit. It was so funny. I just love that people have just committed them to being like a member of their household. Because that's what they should be, really. If you have a plush that is literally a person size. To be fair though, I did think that Gardevoir was taller than they made her, but that's fine. Oh yeah, Phasmophobia made a duo post.
Oh?
Yep. As a ghost, they're confirming that Duo has had a sighting in Phasmophobia. Damn. It's too good. Hehe. It's so cute. The Gardevoir plush, it's so cute. I think if I was to commit to one though, I was a huge fan of the Arcanine. I think the Arcanine is really solid. And also the Altaria. The life-size Altaria might be one of my favorite life-size plushes, I think. Just because it looks so fluffy. Remember when the Colours Pokemon Fits and Incuties in English came out? People were dressing them up too and taking pictures of them going everywhere. Oh my god, I love that. I committed to doing that with my little Smoliv plushie when I went to Tasmania last year, because we took the Spirit of Tasmania across, and I was like, you know what? I think it would be really funny if we just like took photos of Smoliv everywhere. Like Smoliv was the one having a really good holiday.
Yeah.
But obviously in every photo, Smoliv is like, so yes, there are many photos of Smoliv. There's photos of Smoliv in the car, photos of Smoliv in bed on the Spirit of Tasmania and looking out the window on the Spirit of Tasmania and looking off the balcony at the Spirit of Tasmania, getting off the Spirit of Tasmania, at breakfast when we got off the Spirit of Tasmania, at the train on the playground where we had breakfast, and I don't know, I can't remember what else we took photos of him doing. I don't know, there was a lot though, he came everywhere. And yeah, I think it was way better having a plush that looked just really anxious than a normal plush, because it just made every photo so much funnier.
It's like there was that recent thing where like a family took a photo of their son playing their Game Boy on every every trip they went to. At first it was a coincidence, but then they started setting him up to play the game in frame. Like him in front of like Big Ben.
Yeah.
Things like that.
That is very funny. That's something that, like, I feel like you have to have a photo album that's just dedicated to those photos. Like, you can't have anything else, just that one.
It should be one of those like leather strapped books that you have to like put a key, like you have to open it up and key.
It's like the family heirloom that goes passed through the generations. Have 2 technically life-size Gumi plushes. Oh my god, that's adorable. Life-size ferret. Life-size ferret would be adorable. The Bidoof stools were life-sized, I think. And I didn't think they were great when they first came out, but since I have seen photos of people using them, and I'm like, oh damn, they're so cool. I actually, I'm not gonna say that. I was gonna say I think I technically have like the 3 Paldean starters life-size. But I could be wrong about that. She's 1 foot. Sprigatito's 1 foot. How big is 1 foot? Like, I'd say that's probably the height of the plush. I don't know. They don't stand up very well though. Like, they're very soft. They're very nicely made, but there's not a lot of structure in them, which means that Quaxley just instantly face palms unless he's being held up. Sprigatito very precariously balances on the feet. It's usually not great. And Fuecoco just kind of, I don't know, I feel like whichever direction you put him upright, he will roll any of the directions to fall over again. But Fuecoco is probably the most solid. I think Quaxley is the one that struggles the most because his body is so tiny in comparison to his head. He has such a big head. I don't know. Oh, the only other one would be, oh no, but Snom is like way bigger than we thought he was, right? Snom is 1
Yes.
foot tall. My Snom is definitely not 1 foot tall. New mission is to get life-size Snom plush. When you ask how like Snom size in Google, one of the Reddits that come up is how fat is Snom? Poor Snom. There's also a desk telephone model called Snom, apparently.
Oh. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Potentially. I feel like that kind of ruins it. Yeah, I think my only regret being in Japan was that I didn't buy every Snom plush. I bought almost every Snom plush, but not all of them. And I feel like I could have committed harder to that. They did add, so the cosplay Pikachu plushes just got restocked in Australia at the Pokemon Center. And I'm really sad because the Pikachu Eevee Cape plush sold out before I even knew it was in stock, and that's the one I've wanted for ages, so I'm very sad. But they have PhD Pikachu, who's just like a crazy scientist. They have Rockstar Pikachu, which looks like something from an anime. And then they have Popstar Pikachu, which is literally just like a Pikachu Sailor Moon. Like it's just Magical Girl Pikachu. He has little sparkles in his eyes and everything. It's so funny. I love it. I don't know, there's just too many cute ones.
Is that the same? Are those the same Pikachu's from Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire, where they had like the costumes and there's like a Bell Pikachu and there's the wrestler.
I don't know.
There's like I don't even know. I think it's Bell, Belle.
Which game was it from?
Omega Ruby Alpha Sapphire. Cosplay Pikachu, they called them.
Yeah, these ones are cosplay Pikachus.
Yeah. Yeah, they're cool.
Yeah,
that's
it is
right.
some of the ones from there.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so it's the, oh my god, they look even cuter. Yeah, it's the Popstar, the PhD, and the Rockstar that made it in. Or at least got restocked as plush. They should make a life-sized Paldean Clodsire plush. I think that would... Oh my god, he's so much smaller than I thought. He's only 1.8 meters long. How have they not done this already? That would sell so well. Clodsire life-size plush. Wait, they do sell it? I knew they had the jumbo one. Like, oh no, wait, maybe they don't. Okay, the jumbo one might not be life-sized, because I know they had the jumbo one where you could get like 24 Paldean Wooper plushes with it or something. Yeah, okay, so he was only 90 centimeters long. So not technically life-sized. But there are some that are like knockoffs that are life-size. Yeah, there was the massive one. I just thought it was so crazy. I just love that you could choose to have like Clodsire and 3 Woopers. You could choose to have Clodsire and like 10 Woopers, and then, was it 30? I feel like it was 30. Yeah, 30. Yeah, you can still buy it from Mecca, but one big Clodsire plush with 30 Whoopers is 2,000 Australian dollars plus shipping. Oh my goodness. That is crazy. Okay, so Clodsire autocorrects to closure, and I just searched closure plush. Yeah, you could get it with 2, with 30, or with 10. Okay, if you wanted large Clodsire with 10, that sold out. That was $1,548. Currently, one Clodsire and 2 Whoopers is $1,497.
That's too much for a plush toy.
I mean, if you want one Clodsire with 30 Whoopers, it's $2,065.
Who wants one Clodsire with 30 Whoopers?
Everyone.
30. I don't even have 30 friends. I don't know. 30 Whoopers.
But if you get them, then you have 30 friends.
Checkmate.
I think there was a really fluffy one. There was like oh God. What were they? I can't remember what they're called. There's a type of plush. I don't know if it's like the Fua Fua plushes, but the really like soft ones. And they had a really soft Clodsire plush when I was in Japan. There was a Clodsire, there was the fluffy mouse hold. I think there was a Quagsire. Oh, and a Ditto. And I wanted all of them. And I did not have space for them all. And I kind of regret not getting the mouse hold, but I also kind of wanting the Clodsire. I don't know. There's too many to choose from. Do you want the Clodsire? Just couldn't justify putting it in paying for. That is so fair. That is so fair. Yes, Fua Fua or Comfy Friends. Okay, yeah, no, that is it. Right, thank you. But no, it's very much like, I don't know. Like, I feel like rather than just, I mean, this is how I'm justifying it in my head, but rather than being sad and spending ridiculous amounts of money on stuff like Pokemon plush that I've missed, I instead try to get I guess like the new ones that might be popular sooner, because that's what I did with the heartwarming Christmas Pikachu from this year. I saw that so far in advance. I was like, it's gonna drop in the Australian store, it's gonna do it. And then it did, and I bought it immediately, and it sold out so fast. But I have the chunkiest, fluffiest Christmas Pikachu ever in my house now, and I love it very much. I think my regret is that I didn't get the Valentine's Pikachu plush from last year, because that was also a chunky chew, and that was adorable. But yeah, that one also sold out very fast. It's, I think, a sign that Pokemon Company needs to bring back Pikachu. Chunky Chew. Oh my god, I need to start that sentence again. I think it's a sign that the Pokemon Company needs to bring back Chunky Chew. Because clearly that is the Pikachu that sells the best, that is the most popular, and also it's chunky. There's no loss. It's all win-win. I just think it's a collective agreement that Chunky Chew is better.
I think so too. Absolutely, yes.
Because I just feel like, yeah, every Chunky Chew plush, every time there is a Chunky Chew on something, that's the most popular one. That's what everyone wants. But I feel like they would probably have to do it gradually, maybe. I don't know. Any bangers? We got a redemption for what was it? A Cortana
chip. Cortana chip.
Yeah, which is very cool. I don't know what they look like though. I assume it's something like what's on the card. It was Fleer Halo, right?
I think it's just Upper Deck Halo.
Oh, Upper Deck. Okay.
Yeah.
Cortana chip.
We got a cool. I had to look it up because I was talking about it outside, and it's not the crazy one. But we got a cool gold D Roger from the One Piece break.
Yes, very
nice.
cool. Oh my god.
It's that?
I think so.
Whoa.
I think it's like a physical.
Jeez.
Data chip? Oh wait, maybe not. No. What? I'm so confused.
I don't know.
Some Cortana chip. No, this is just things that people have made.
Oh, I see.
So I guess theoretically it could be one that they've made, but it's unclear. I mean, I assume it would be a physical one that they've made, because if it's if it was just a card that was printed to look like the data chip, they would have just put it in. So I assume the point is that it is a data chip, like physically.
Is it signed?
He didn't say it was signed.
Halo.
It just said.
Oh goodness, let's figure this out.
Oh my god, the data chip USB.
So it looks like there's a Cortana chip set within the card set. And you get one of a few. Very cool.
But that's an insert. That's not like a redemption.
Well, I think you redeem to get one of those.
Yeah.
Let's bring back the... I want to check the card out.
Because it didn't say a card. It did just say a chip, right? Maybe? I don't know. I think I just did the equivalent of like, you know when you're sitting at like a D&D table and you have all of your dice in front of you, and while you're waiting for other things to happen, you make your little tower of dice, and then you forget that you're doing that and you look away and you knock it over by accident. I just did the equivalent of that, but just with like blank white cards. So not as exciting, for sure. There is something about stacking dice though. I feel like this is taking much longer than expected to check what a card says. Because I think what it mentions in the list is Cortana chip evolution. So I guess we're looking at whether it's Cortana chip or Cortana chip revolution. Did it say Cortana chip or Cortana chip revolution?
It said Cortana chip.
But not revolution?
Not revolution.
Well, that's the inserts are Cortana chip evolution.
Yeah, I'm not sure. It does specify card.
Okay.
So it will be a card of some description. But we'll need that person to redeem it and let us know.
Yeah.
Yeah. Any counter offer? Unfortunately not. So those spots are still up for grabs. If you have any other offers you'd like to make, both on that break or others, let us know. But yeah, we're still going with what we have. And we still also have one of my weakest segues. Marvel Pies. We still have Marvel Pies.
Yes.
Yes. Where is that link? Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm looking at my screen, not yours.
Oh.
Damn it. I've done that too many times. There we go.
you, and don't copy the second one.
Very good. Nice.
New Marvel pies. What flavour do you think a Marvel pie would be?
I swear didn't we do this like last
No,
week?
we didn't.
No?
No, we talked
Right.
about pies generally and how we don't get like fruit pies in Australia very
Is it?
much.
Ah, it is true. Is it like blasphemous to mix fruits?
No,
Fruit.
I think it would suit to mixed fruits.
Okay, blueberry, raspberry.
Oh, like a mixed berry pie.
Yeah, but just
Yeah.
those two.
Is that because of Captain America's shield?
Just because of the colours of the pie. Just because those are the
Because
two.
it's the colours of a pie?
Of the pie, it's in the photo it's blue and red.
Oh, okay.
in the listing it's blue and red. Like,
Gotta be a red flavour. Yeah, I feel like a strawberries and cream pie. Or at the same
That
time,
goes
though, I
hard.
feel like Marvel is quite standard. So maybe it's just like an apple pie.
It's one of those poor man's pies that it's like not real apple, it's just like Ritz crackers and cinnamon. All that sort of stuff.
You like soak it so it's kind of soggy so you think it's an apple. But no, I feel like a mixed berry pie is very, I
Yeah.
feel like that would be a Marvel pie. What would be a DC pie then?
Oh man. I don't know. We don't know anything about those yet. Wait, weren't they supposed to come out at the end of the last month?
Yeah, I think
I
our
crazy?
website changed that they weren't coming in until like March.
Oh.
When I
Oh
saw.
wait, maybe yes. Maybe we did talk about this. I don't know.
Because I searched up a little while ago.
Oh yep, 12th of March.
Yes, I'm so
Oh,
sad.
tragedy.
I thought it was going to be sooner.
Okay, but now it's only a month away. We reset the
Oh
clock.
yeah, it's February.
Yes,
Okay,
we reset
yay.
the clock.
Yay.
Maybe lemon strawberry.
That sounds delicious.
Okay.
I want a lemon and strawberry pie, but like a strawberry and like lemon curd.
I'm trying to think of what product would be pecan pie. That's
What product?
yeah, because I'm trying to because I like
Something boring?
No, what? Oh man. You know what? It's Pokemon. Pokemon gets pecan.
No,
Classic.
no, Pokemon's an apple pie.
Staple.
Pokemon is an apple
foundation.
pie.
Postable.
Pokemon is an apple pie.
I'm so obliterated.
Pokemon is an apple pie. I will take no other answer.
Snyder version apple, normal version stinking pie.
I mean, we're not talking about just like DC, like cinematic. We're talking about DC as a whole, like inclusive of comics.
You know what? I've rethought my answer. I think party pies get pecan.
Party pies get pecan.
Yep.
Okay.
The best pie flavor for party
Is
pies.
it
The best pies. Get a little bit of everything in there, which is ironic because pecans are just pecan.
I don't know. I would argue that our
What's
cherry
a-
pies are, I mean, first of all, cherry, but second of all, are lemon meringue pie.
Ooh,
Because they're always good, but sometimes they're even better.
that's a first of all brilliant catchphrase.
Mm.
Second of all, yeah, okay, I think you got me. Can I do a Falcon Winter Soldier box? Sure can.
Of course.
If we have it on our website, you can mark your order as pick up. Let us know what that order number is. Same goes for anyone else. And if anyone wants to do any personals that are gaming or entertainment related only.
Wait, you didn't say a party pie was a party pie?
I didn't know if we were going to do savory or sweet only.
Well, I think it was just generally pie flavor.
Yeah, because I'm trying to think about what becomes a shepherd's pie now. And
Oh.
I don't know, but I do
What
want.
I feel like shepherd's pie would have to be some kind of sport.
Well, I want to see what pies we have. We got soccer, party, basketball, Marvel, Pokemon, baseball.
I feel like
Oh,
shepherd's
we
pie
ha-
seems like a soccer.
We have an AFL. We have an AFL pie that gets the.
that gets a meat
That
pie.
gets a meat pie.
Yeah.
We had a bunch of. Oh, am I crazy? I thought we had more. Maybe not.
No.
Oh well. Well, we only have. Oh, I say only. We have 7, but that's a very small list.
I feel like baseball to me is very American, so I feel like they should have a pumpkin pie.
Yeah, good shout.
Wait, so we've got AFL meat pie,
Yeah.
baseball pumpkin pie,
Mhm.
soccer shepherd's pie.
Okay. Okay.
What else have we got?
Basketball.
Basketball. Maybe that's a pecan pie.
If we're going that route, then I think that soccer gets pecan and basketball gets shepherds.
No, because I get soccer is like a cold country sport.
Okay. Okay.
Like I just see soccer as like a colder sport, so it feels more appropriate they would have a shepherd's pie. I feel like
Why is
shepherd's
cheesecake
pie is not the kind of thing that like American athletes would have very
Why is
much.
cheesecake a type of pie?
Cheesecake is not pie. Cheesecake is a quiche.
Oh, gee, cheesecake's a tortilla or whatever. Oh goodness. I'm on the way, Elvo.
Actually, cheesecake might be toast, depending on whether you do
Oh.
the edges or not.
Oh goodness me. These Falcon Winter Soldier boxes are cheap.
Mm.
Wow.
Sebastian Stan auto.
Anthony Mackie, new Captain America came out.
Yes, yes.
I think it's getting mixed reviews. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think Anthony Mackie, I think, from my understanding, does a great performance, but there's potentially some issues with one of the actresses and potentially the plot, just from like a cultural standpoint right now. I could see an apple pie for baseball too. But also, I feel like apple pie is Pokemon for me, because it's just like such a standard, like, I don't know, it's always good. It's always like a good starter. No one doesn't like apple pies. They just, I don't know. I feel like that's the default pie that I make, is usually an apple pie. And actually, no, it's not the only pie I've made. I've made mushroom pies before, which have been surprisingly yummy. And I made like a chocolate tart, but that's not really a pie. Well, I used to make chicken pies. I used to really enjoy those with like leftover roast chicken, but now I'm vegetarian, so that doesn't really come into the mix very much. Oh. What other kinds? Because I guess you can put fruit in pie, sure. But but a lemon meringue pie is a pie. But a key lime pie is a tart? But the only difference is whether it has meringue and whether it's lemon or lime. What separates a pie from a tart? Oh God. I think the cube rule of food is way easier.
I don't know whether Anthony Mackie deserves or Anthony Mackie in that photo. Something about it.
Yeah, no, he doesn't. I think they've made his head taller.
Right! Thank God you said that.
Yeah, I think they've like squashed
oh
his
my
face
God, why
and
have they done
stretched
that
it.
to him?
I don't know. Either that or it's just a really weird angle.
It's like immediate too. Oh goodness. Alright, well good luck, Elvo.
Hell yeah, let's see how we go. I have one of these boxes at home that I haven't opened yet. Bless,
Thank you.
I think.
That's what it was, it's okay. Did you get those sneezes that like block your ears immediately?
No?
Okay, neither did I. That's okay.
Neither did I. We were just discussing, or I was having an existential crisis. So, lemon meringue pie is a pie, yeah.
Yes.
Actually, no, it is key lime pie. Or is it key lime I thought it was key lime tart. Maybe it is key lime pie.
Key lime pie, yeah.
But when does a tart become a pie? Because they've both got a pastry shell. Like when do we go from tart to pie or pie to tart? This is too perfect. We're going to do it our own way. I ran the numbers. I've got a vibranium arm. I can take them. Character profiles of everyone's least favorite character from the show. And meet Smiling Tiger. That's a cool foil.
Tarts only have a bottom crust.
That's not right.
So pies don't have any
Oh, like they
covering.
don't have one on top.
Yeah, pies don't have. Sorry, tarts don't have a top crust.
But neither does like a key lime pie doesn't have a top crust.
But I think it has something that covers the top,
No,
like whipped cream or something.
I don't think
No?
so.
What classifies a tart? I think also the thickness of the base, like thickness of the shell.
I don't think that would change it though.
Pie crust is thinner than tart crust,
Is it though?
according to the encyclopedia on my screen. Yes.
Okay. I don't like this thing on top though, because you can have open pies.
I mean, pumpkin pie is mostly open. Yes.
Yeah.
Like,
So it's
yeah.
a tart.
Totally, totally. I think that much like our I before E except after C rules, there are some flaws.
Yes. Well, that's what I'm seeing here is many flaws with the system.
Is a quiche a pie? Yes.
Well, I think it's much easier if we just call them either like toast or quiches. I think we just change it so every pie and tart with sides is just a quiche. I think that keeps it easy. Oh, that foil is trippy. No more keeping us in the dark. Au revoir. There's only one way to find out. This suit comes with expectations. Winter Soldier attack. And all this time you've been right. Oh my god, these foils. They're crazy. I feel like it's not fully picking up on... Oh wait, that Bucky is numbered 212 of 225. No, these foils they kind of hurt my eyes. They're so colorful. Like, they're very pretty. They're very cool. But also very bright. Bucky Barnes holds the shields. Should be something for everyone. We've got the last of the serum. I can give you double this time. Behind the scenes. And what's the worst that could happen? Ooh. We have You of All People and a film cell of Julia Louis-Dreyfus as Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. That is such a long name. Hell yeah. Off to the raft, a secret laboratory. They've all been destroyed. I'm not going to fight you. A complicated legacy and Captain America no longer. I do have to say, I keep getting paranoid that I've gotten the edge of the card folded, but it's just because they're all printed with a tiny grey corner.
Oh.
And it's very disconcerting. We're going to Madripoor. He's not going to follow. The closest thing I have left to family. We're going to see Zemo. Trying something different. And Super Soldier Serum is here in Madripoor. Is that what I think it is? Stand up and keep fighting. An international incident. We gotta find another way. Behind the scenes. And Bucky frees hostage from a burning truck. A risky rescue. We cannot exactly walk in ourselves, facing the truth. Betrayed by the power broken. A bad first impression, and he was so proud of you. We're not selling our family's legacy. How does it feel? It's over, John. There's no margin for error. Not one to run away. And has anyone seen Zemo? We don't want anyone else to get hurt. And another film cell, this time as Anthony Mackie, as Falcon. No way, 2 film cells in the same thing? That's so cool. give him someone to rescue. You help us out, I get your name cleared. I'm here for Zemo. I see you're gonna make me ask behind the scenes, and walk in the hall, let's finish this. And our last pack, I'm going to go in alone. I love you, Sarah. We finally have a common struggle now. We have business with Selby, more than a shield, and I am Captain America. Very cool. Oop, oh my god. Going to click all of the buttons that I absolutely should not be clicking because stream would end. I'm not gonna lie, when we pulled the second film cell, I was like, is it gonna be ordered? But we just happened to get 2 film cells, which is still kind of cool. I think the Anthony Mackie one was definitely cooler though, because that one was like Falcon. Or actually, was he Captain America at that point? No. Is he Captain America before the movie? Or does he become Captain America in the movie?
I think he's Captain America from the show.
Okay.
At the end of the show, he becomes
Well,
Captain
I feel
America.
like I feel like that frame was him being Captain America. I could be
Okay.
wrong, but I feel like it was.
Very cool.
It looked very Captain America-y, but with wings. Still a bunch of bricks up for grabs. I really want to see some battle partners today. So if you also want to see some battle partners today, it's a good time. Also Looney Tunes, still got heaps of Marvel anime up. And yeah, Spider-Man as well. And Transformers. There's so much. Treat yourself this Valentine's Day. To be fair though, this year, I feel like I haven't seen as much Valentine's propaganda around. Like I feel like usually there's like pink and hearts everywhere, which I'm not complaining about because I really like pink, but like, yeah, usually there's like all sorts around. And I feel like this year there hasn't really been tons. Like even TK Maxx usually has heaps of like themed stuff when holidays are coming up, whether it's like Halloween or Valentine's Day or Christmas, but there's really been nothing Valentine's Day this year, which is sad because I like using it as an excuse to buy pink like home decor. Mind you, I guess maybe there'll be some stuff that pops up afterwards because then it's discounted. It's like I feel like the best time to buy Christmas stuff is like Boxing Day onwards, and you just buy it for the next year. You just do your like Christmas decoration shopping super early, and then you don't have to worry about it so much. I feel like that's the best way to do it. But I guess, yeah, I don't know. Other events are kind of harder to do that with than it is with Christmas. Because I feel like, I don't know, like some people dress up their house for Halloween every year, I guess. That just feels like a lot of effort for me. I don't know. Even dressing up the house for Christmas this year, I decided was too much effort. I dressed up, so I got some tinsel out. I hung up a couple of ornaments just like around my house, but I could not be bothered actually setting up like a tree. So I didn't. But I do think instead of setting up like a large Christmas tree every year, I think I kind of want to pivot and get one of those Jellycat Christmas trees because they're very cute. They're pre-decorated and they don't take up much space. And I just feel like that's a great, I don't know, I feel like it's a great idea. I feel like it's a good way to get around having to put up a tree every year. Either that or there are ones, I saw one that someone set up this year that was like instead of a tree having like the stem at the center and all of the like leaves going out, it was like the stem in the center and like a series of hoops, kind of like a hoop skirt. And it like packed down flat. It had all the baubles and everything on it already. And then when you wanted to set it up, you just like put it on top of the stand and it just like fell down. And then you had like a set up Christmas tree and it looked kind of weird, but I was like, it's so quick to set up that I love it. Because I feel like, I don't know if it was just last year, but I just did not have enough time to set up and do anything for Christmas. I very much was like pro quick, easy, efficient ways to do it. And I feel like that's probably what I'm going to be doing from here on out, because it's too much effort. Either that or you just decorate your house year round with like an arbitrary theme. I feel like you could get away with that too. It wouldn't feel as special at Christmas, but I feel like, I don't know, I feel like that would be an excuse for everything. But I don't know where the crossover between like Halloween and Christmas is. I guess if you had color changing lights, for Halloween you make it all orange, and then Christmas you can make it whatever matches. That might actually be not a bad shout. I feel like that's a bit of a cheat way if you just get little LED strips and chuck them everywhere. But they can get kind of expensive sometimes. I don't know. I am curious what's going to happen on Pokemon Day this year though, because I feel like, because I was in Japan for Pokemon Day last year, and I thought that there would be some like kind of big event or whatever, and they had announcements, but the announcements were still all tailored for not Japan time, just like I think it was American time. So they happened like very early in the morning. Oh no, was it morning? I think it was the night. I think it was the morning in the US and it was the night in Japan. And so I was like, well, that means that nothing's going to happen on Pokemon Day in Japan. And there wasn't really anything, which I was sad about. But I feel like there's more stuff that happens for Pokemon Day in Australia than there is in Japan. But maybe that's just me going crazy. I don't know. Maybe I just didn't know what I was looking for. I am curious what they'll announce there. I feel like we'll get Pokemon A to Z, but I don't know what else. Was it last year we got... No, hang on. What were the Pokemon Day announcements last year? 2024. Because we had the Pokemon TCG Classic wasn't last year. I think that was the year before. Oh, we got Z to A announcement last year. TCG Pocket last year. Scarlet Violet expansions. Horizons. Master EX. Oh, a couple of new Pokemon. Yeah, look, okay, so last year was kind of subpar. Like, we got Z to A and we got TCG Pocket. But it wasn't like that was actually happening soon. It was a while away until we actually got that.
I think that there's always going to be like an underwhelming presentation for any sort of reveal for these things. Like, you know, E3 and the tree houses and the state of play, for example, happened recently. Like, we just want so much stuff.
Yeah, but I feel like because 2023, we got World Championship announcement for Yokohama. So it was already a big year. We got TCG Classic, we got Pokemon Concierge. I hope we get a Season 2 announcement for that, actually. Yeah, subpar for that, but like, what's EX? Yeah, Pokemon Sleep announcement. Pokemon Go Plus Plus interacting with Pokemon Sleep. Scarlet Violet, I think that was the first expansions.
I don't know. Maybe it was
so
both.
like, yeah, 2023 I just feel like hit so hard, and then 2024 was kind of like, yeah. Complete the Switch 2 was announced overnight, since like you'd think they'd do it at a JST's friendly event. It's Nintendo stockholders. Literally. It's very much like, I don't know. I think everyone was saying that it felt like they were like, fine, shut up, have this teaser. Like, stop bugging us.
Well, it got leaked so far in advance. I think it was just like, yeah, fine, let them know.
Yeah. I mean, everyone wanted details though. Like, and it's also the kind of thing where like things got leaked, but I don't think anyone had confirmed whether it was legit or just people theorizing.
A lot of the speculation on like dates and all that sort of stuff was always going to be speculation, but they had like physically, there were blueprints for the Switch on like
Yes.
at like CES they were showing like cases and stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, true.
The only thing I know is it's been confirmed so far. Sweetgreen is coming to Pokemon Unite. Cute! I played my first game the other day with a full Eevee team, and I didn't realize that when you play with a full Eevee team, you get a special little intro screen where the whole background for your team changes to fireworks, but all the fireworks are each of the Eevee's faces when you play as a full Eevee team, and I just thought that was adorable. I was like, wait, I don't have this cosmetic. What is this? And then I realized it was just because we'd all chosen Eevees. It was so cute. Like, I feel like I would like to see the other Eevees put in, because so far we have like all the new ones. We have like Espeon, Sylveon, Leafeon, Glaceon, and Umbreon. And I would kind of like to see the OG 3, but at the same time, I don't know if that would be too many for them, because there's currently 5, and there's 5 on a team. They had like an 8-player mode, and you could all be Eevees. I just think top tier. You need an achievement just for getting all the Eevees on one team. Right, it's only for Eevee? I mean, I think it makes sense, because it's the only one that you can have like a proper cohesive team for. Like the other ones I feel like would be themes that are a bit of a stretch. Yeah, definitely would be a bit of a stretch, yeah. Vaporeon as a supporter would be very cute, very cute. I feel like I could see Jolteon being potentially kind of like a tank, but also maybe not, I don't know. Who knows? See my cards pulled from the One Piece breaks. I think they've already gone off to be sorted, so probably not, sorry.
But you can watch the break and you can see the pulls from there on our Cherry Collectibles Break YouTube channel. There it is, third one from the top.
Ah!
3 dots.
I was just clicking the wrong 3 dots. I got there.
We've done it. There it is. There's the link in chat if you want to see your cards and everyone else's from that break. The only thing that I recall from Pokemon Unite, I had a bunch of friends who played it, but I never really got into those sorts of MOBAs, was that there was a Smash Brothers player who was insanely good. He's I think he has to be like my sole favorite player. He was in one of the best performing Pokemon Unite teams, and then they went to, I think it was either Grands or top 8 at a major, and his teammates overslept and they lost.
Wait, I think I remember hearing about that.
It's like such a funny way to get back into Smash Bros. Is because your teammates like never play team games, guys. That's all I need to know.
No, I feel like it really does, and like he's never gonna touch a team game again after that. No way. That was for Pokemon Unite. I feel like I casually played for Yonks, and then I finally got to Master last season. I like committed, I think, because I had more time over Christmas. I was like, screw it, I'm gonna commit, and I got there, and it was crazy, and I didn't realize that when you get to Master, like the second you clock into Master, it goes from just everyone picks a champion to like the League of Legends ranked or like draft style, where you like ban characters and you take turns. And I was like, wait, it's so much longer to get into a game now. Because it's like a 10-minute game, right? So when you take like 5 minutes for everyone to choose their characters and ban characters, it's just a really long, a really long commitment, or like more than it usually is, which is very fun, I guess. Ah. There's a Pokemon Center 2025 Valentine's wallpaper. Oh, it's so cute. It's just Pikachu running away with little hearts.
All right, question for everyone. What is your desktop/phone wallpaper.
Are you ready, Jeff?
That's actually very good.
And Jeff. Double Jeff, all of the Jeff. I think at home my desktop wallpaper is a bunch of League of Legends skin splash art. And then occasionally when I can be bothered opening that wallpaper app, I occasionally get like cute little animated ones. And some of them are Pokemon. There's 2 of them that are Pokemon ones and they're very cute. They're like 8-bit style animated ones. But yeah, my phone is Jeff because I have to look at the love of my life every time I open my phone.
Mine's just, my phone background is just one of the Apple default ones.
Oh.
Yeah, I don't know. It used to be, you know, photos of Paris and like flowers and whatnot. I had like hydrangeas for a long time. And
I'm sorry, so you had what for a long time?
hydrangeas? They're a type of flower?
Mm-hmm.
They're good. Search them up. Favorite type of-
Hydrangeas?
Oh, is this like one of those potato things, or have I just said it wrong entirely?
I thought
I've
it was
always thought it
always
was
hydrangea. I've never heard hydrangea before.
Hydrane versus hydran? I don't know. Pronounced. There we go, yeah.
Yeah, hydrangea.
Okay, there you go. Hydrangea then.
Yeah.
Those. And yeah, like Paris or etc. But never, I don't really use, I don't know, games or pop culture things or, yeah. I had like a park bench for a while.
A park bench?
Yeah. Or, you know what's great? You can find there's a website that has all the Chromecast backgrounds.
Oh.
And those are good.
Yeah.
Chromecast backgrounds are crazy.
That was, see, before I had Jeff, I had Puppy Cat from being Puppy Cat. I do have a friend though that I think because it's an Android phone, part of the thing is that you can choose like daily wallpaper themes. And so every time you like turn on the screen of your phone, it will cycle through a different photo and you can choose what you want. And so they've got it set on dogs, cats and animals. So they'll get a mixture of those. So it'll be like a dog and then a cat and then an animal, like each time they like look at their phone basically. And if they don't show me the cute animal photos, I get annoyed. And like if there is a Samoyed that shows up and you don't show me, not allowed. You can choose, I think there is like a food one and like a nature one and a like tourist landmarks one and whatever. But I do like the idea that it kind of like cycles through. You get a little surprise every time you look at your phone. But for me, Jeff is plenty. I don't need surprises. I don't know if I'm allowed to talk about this yet.
Oh.
But I might be part of a project. It's called Creator Cards. And essentially they're making like trading cards for a bunch of Australian creators. And I am in it and I just got a proof of my art. And I'm just saying that I might be on the 2nd ever Jeff the Landshark card. I don't know. It's not official, unofficial. But is it going to be the 2nd time Jeff the Landshark has ever been printed on a trading card?
If you had to make,
Maybe.
like, if you had to rename Jeff so that he wasn't copywritten and you, like, you know, what's like blank the Landshark?
Fedge?
Fedge.
Fedge? I don't know. I mean, Jeffrey?
just the legal name.
Just the Jeffrey L. Shark.
I like Scott.
Scott.
Scott
I
the
don't think he's a
Landshark.
Scott.
I think well, it's short for Scotland.
I think he's closer to Frank than
Frank.
Scott.
Frank the Landshark.
But I do think Jeffrey L. Shark is what I would call him.
There it is.
Mm.
It's like the 2 Pikachus from the first movie, but one of them has like a tuft of hair and they're fighting each other.
Very much.
It's those 2 Jeffs.
Yes. He's got a hat and one of those glasses with the nose on. It's like, I'm not Jeff, I am Jeffrey. But yeah, no, I said I wanted a little guy and they were like, what little guy do you want? And I was like, well, if I have to choose, I guess it would have to be Jeff. He's the best little guy. I do really like, I don't know, I think ever since they teased that he might show up in the MCU though, I'm just like, because I don't think they're going to announce it ahead of time. Like, I think it's going to be like a regular movie. Like, I feel like it's going to be like one of the new Avengers movies, and he's just going to show up in the background. Or he's just going to show up as like an Easter egg partway through. Or maybe even in the end credits. I don't know.
Yeah, my expectation is that much like they did with like Red Hulk and all that sort of other stuff, they'll blast him in promotional material because it's going to be good and they'll ruin the surprise. But there's a chance they make it into a post-credit scene and they'll keep him very quiet. Which
Well,
I would
that's
like.
my thought, is that they'll keep it small. Maybe there'll be a teaser in the movie and then a post-credit scene. They won't advertise it beforehand, but they'll use it as big advertising for the next one that he shows up in. Because, like, Howard the Duck was obviously an end credit scene, and then he showed up in other things after that. But, I don't know. I guess it depends, because I feel like if they did it for, like, an Avengers movie, I just don't think that he's going to play a huge part, unfortunately. I want him to, but I don't think he's going to. So I feel like they'd make it a little thing. Whereas if it was like a Kate Bishop movie, I feel like they'd make him just a big part and they'd advertise it.
What sort of, because there are 3 levels of, the Marvel films now. There's cosmic, street level, and, your regular hero stuff. I always feel that anything that is, an entirely CGI character has to be Guardians of the Galaxy, just because of the other characters that are like that, Rocket.
I mean, Morris was Earth level.
Yes, that is true. But
Was Morris on the advertising material for Shang-Chi?
I don't even know. I don't recall.
Yeah.
He also never spoke, which I think made him easier.
I loved Morris so much. I want Morris to come back. Morris better be in the next movie that Shang-Chi is in. I need to see the little guy. But yeah, no, I don't remember if Morris was ever in that,
Like posters and trailers.
Yeah, where he was in the trailer. I vaguely remember that he may have been, but I actually think that's just me looking at the trading cards in my head. I don't think they're movie posters I'm thinking of. I think they're the cards.
I think you're right.
Where is our Shang-Chi Instagram page? Movie poster. Nope. No Morris in that one. I saw a video that had my son, and I was like, Morris? And then I was like, oh no, they're talking about because there was family issues in the movie.
Oh.
That makes me sad.
Yeah, when internet slang is so overused that you don't take it literally.
Literally.
It's not a literal son anymore.
Like my son, and I'm like, where's the cute little guy? Yeah, so far none of the posters I'm seeing had Morris in it. Maybe some of the trailers did, I'm not sure. But yeah, they don't have any of the you know how sometimes they have individual posters for each of the characters in the movie?
Yes.
Wait, no, they did! Oh, but it was in theaters now poster.
Ah.
Okay, yeah, they did have a Morris specific poster. He's just a little guy. He looks really sad in that poster though. Really sad. Okay, so he may have been included, but I don't think he was a big part. I think it's kind of like when everyone started watching The Mandalorian and they were like, cool, Mandalorian. And then Grogu showed up and they were like, oh my god. And the internet died. And Disney realized they'd made a mistake and hadn't made any Grogu merch, which I just don't know. I don't know. My theory is that it had to be intentional. They had to have intentionally driven up demand before releasing Grogu merch. But at the same time, I think I'm giving them too much credit just because it's Disney. But also, how would they not know that the little tiny baby green Yoda was not going to be popular? It was literally designed to be adorable. happen with Jeff as well. Like, Jeff is gonna be cute. Actually, what is the next movie that Kate Bishop's gonna show up in?
That's a great. I mean, maybe Secret Avengers.
Yeah.
I am totally lost.
Young Avengers Champions. That's AI. I don't trust you.
No, yeah.
Reportedly return as Kate Bishop in Avengers 5 and Young Avengers. But also, Kate already has to look after Lucky the pizza dog. I think this is a great excuse for them to bring in Gwenpool. So that Gwenpool and Kate Bishop can co-parent Jeff. Either that, or maybe Jeff is an independent land shark. I feel like that's the least likely situation, but maybe that's what happens.
There are too many characters in the MCU now.
There's a lot.
There are too many characters.
But they have, like, vetoed a lot of characters too, admittedly. With the
Yeah.
exception of Scarlet Witch, she's coming back.
Yes. Oh, she has to.
She has to. We didn't see her body.
Exactly. If you never
Yeah.
see the body, they're not dead.
Nah.
And even when you do,
Then those can still come
they're
back.
still, aka Doctor Doom.
Yeah. I still can't believe they cast Robert Downey Jr.
I will say, as much as I hate it, it will be the single reason I watch an MCU movie in theaters.
Yeah.
like
Because you need to see what they do.
that
with
isn't
it.
a Spider-Man film. Like, yeah, like I have to find out.
I am so curious still whether they're going to treat it as just like, we know it's Robert Downey Jr., but there's nothing, you don't see his face or anything, it's just his voice. Or whether they really lean into the looks like Iron Man thing.
Oh,
Because I feel like if they show his face, they're going to lean into Iron Man. Or they're not going to show his face. It's either going to be CGI or just like helmet or whatever.
yeah.
And they won't even touch it. It'll just be like, you sound familiar kind of vibes.
I think they'll make him look like it because they can't show his face because of the mask.
Yeah.
I think they'll have to make him look like Iron Man. Yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah, I don't know. I feel like it would be an interesting thing to do. I'm curious to see what they do with it, but I also have mixed feelings on it.
Do we think he gets revealed during Fantastic Four or during a post-credit scene or neither?
I feel like Fantastic Four, they're going to give us the same amount as they do with Galactus in the trailer. In that it's just like the shadow. I think it's going to be similar. I think it's going to be like a from behind, a shadow, or like a close-up head turn. I think it's going to be like a really small thing. Like maybe like a little dialogue.
Yeah.
Speaking to himself, and then the
hoping for dialogue.
tiniest sliver of what he looks like. But I feel like, yeah, I'm not convinced it's going to be like a full reveal, but I could be wrong. Who knows? Maybe they'll do the reveal in Thunderbolts instead.
I felt so smart early on because I was going to be like, oh, it's going to be Wanda reanimating him. And they're like, that's how they can make him like, just regular show his face and have him look like Iron Man. And then I checked online, every theory is that. Like every theory is that.
Trust.
It's like, oh, damn it, it can't
I'm
be that
not
now.
unique.
No, I was like, oh, but because then she's not dead. No, it doesn't matter. None of it matters.
Yeah. Look, I do really want Wanda to come back sooner rather than later. I don't mind if she's evil or she has a redemption arc. I don't care. I just want her back because I really like her. I think she's very cool. I think she deserves to come back. I think it would also be very cool if she came back with like Amaranth, the new like
Yes.
Scarlet Witch
Yes.
prodigy. I think that would be cool too. Even if like Agatha, I mean Agatha's a ghost now, so maybe not Agatha. Wiccan though, because like we need to see the
Yes.
Scarlet Witch Wiccan stuff. We need to see that interaction, because Joe Luck, who plays Wiccan, is so good. Like I don't know, I just think he did such a good job with the character. The whole show of Agatha's, oh god, what was it called?
Agatha all along.
Oh, Agatha, I was about to say Cult of Chaos. It was Coven of Chaos, and that was vetoed.
Yes.
Yeah, no, Agatha all along. The whole cast, the show, it was so much fun. It was really good. I really enjoyed it. And I really enjoyed all the characters too. My only gripe was having to wait week by week as every episode came out. But I think that's a gripe with just
True.
everything.
Yeah, I need to watch the next episodes of Invincible.
Same. That came out the other day, but I have not got around to it.
I totally completely forgot it came out because I just stopped caring about it, and then I was like going through it. I was like, I need to watch something. What can I watch? And it's just there. It's like, oh, cool.
Yeah, I mean, I found out it was coming out in like the start of Feb, and I was like, oh my god, that's so it's not going to be far away now. That's very exciting. But it was like a couple weeks after Harley Quinn came out, and I feel like lumped in with everything now because Harley Quinn's coming out week by week at the moment. Invincible's obviously just started coming out, and they've dropped like 3 episodes, and then week by week. Yeah. Yellow Jackets is dropping today. I think that's going to be week by week too.
Cool.
Oh god, what else? There was something else. Oh, Apple Cider Vinegar dropped last week, which is crazy.
Yes.
I've been waiting for that for so long. It was really good, but it was so jarring because it's obviously based on an Australian person. So they filmed it all in Australia for the most part, which means that like there's a scene where they're like, this is like a cancer wellness retreat, but it's the Peninsula Hot Springs. And then they have scenes where they like walk down South Bank, and I don't know, there's so many locations in it that you're like, wait, I know that spot. And also 3 Dance Academy actors show up, which was a serious jump scare. 2 of them are mums, which was an extra jump scare. And then one of them shows up in like a later episode. And at that point I was like, oh my God, 2 Dance Academy actors? What? And then another one showed up, and I was messaging my friend like, oh my God, you're never gonna believe who else is in the show. But no, they did a pretty good job at it. I think my only thing was it was not very clear when they were time jumping, because they did a lot of time jumping and they didn't make it crazy clear. It was a little bit confusing if you didn't have like an understanding of what was happening already. But no, very interesting story. Yeah. I still can't believe what people get away with on the internet.
Mm-hmm.
It's crazy.
All right, let's do a quick refresh of the breaks. Still have 6 spots left in Battle Partners. Same types as before. Fire still left, Water still left, Normal still left. 7 spots in Renditions. That's Spider-Man. Random Pack, 1 pack per spot. 7 left in that. We got 8 left in Transformers. 2 packs a spot there. The Nest and Love Break, both with 9 spots, both with prizes. What else? Marvel Anime, Looney Tunes, Wolverine, Avengers Metal, and then more anime and Matriarchs, all left. And plenty of time for personals. We do have just over half an hour left in the show, so we can get more personals done, more Falcon Winter Soldier, more Marvel Pies, or anything else gaming entertainment related. I don't know if I'm just really late to the party, or if it's been 2 years and I just haven't paid attention, but are Magikarp's eyelids supposed to be coloured in?
What?
Magikarp's eyelids.
He doesn't have eyelids.
But then why is he angry?
I don't know, but I think that's his eyeball folding in on itself to make him look angry.
Okay. Okay.
Because he doesn't have eyelids.
Although I do think a squinting Magikarp would be
But
very
also
funny.
fish, when they close their eyes, it's clear. Like they have clear eyelids. So maybe that's what it's trying to replicate. But like a Magikarp definitely doesn't close its eyes.
Oh, he's got one of those like eyebrows that furrow. Sort of thing.
Yeah.
He doesn't have. Oh my God. Jeez, that's a Build-A-Bear gone wrong. That one, the Pokemon fans point out, that's the one.
This one?
On the right, that one, yep. That looks very good.
Oh, baby. Yeah. Some of them, I don't know, he just always looks a bit constipated.
I cannot believe that photo.
That's me after I've eaten too much food. I think it's one of my favorite Magics. He's just, I don't know, he's so angry and silly. Oh God, I don't want to see Magikarp Anatomy. Why would you do that to him? The poor child.
The world's funniest doctor show.
I still can't get over the Pokemon cooking shows. The aesthetic cooking ones where it's like an animated and they'll like slice open the Chikorita and prepare it.
Yes. Yes.
I think the Chikorita got me the most because they use its leaf to peel it.
Oh, I don't recall this.
And I don't, very no. The other ones are like bad, but that one's I think the worst. Because just the idea of like peeling something's skin off that is not like an actual plant, but is like a sentient being is, nope.
So all those blue cards, yes. All those blue cards belong to you. And free postage. Now back to the skin peeling thing. No. Not going to do that.
And back to the what?
Skin peeling thing.
Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, no. We
It's
don't need
just
to go back to that. We can...
Very, very jarring back and forth.
Can we have a segue to a different conversation topic, please? Or not, that's fine.
Oh, we can wait a second. We can... Time's up. We can't go back.
Well, you didn't respond at all, so I was like, okay, that's fine.
My responses take 5 to 8 business days.
Oh, God, okay.
The boys' cards coming out soon. There we go.
Wait, we're getting the boys' cards?
Yeah. Isn't that cool?
They're going to be absurd and horrific.
Seasons 1 and 2 in June.
What? The boys trading cards? Are they based on the series?
It says seasons 1 and 2, so I assume yes.
Yeah.
Upper Deck.
Yeah. Oh, announced in 2022. Late to the party, I am.
Is that?
Are they?
Oh, no, those aren't the same.
No, that's a trading card game.
Yeah.
Well, that's not very helpful. All of the information that I'm finding is regarding this like trading card game, and I'm very confused. Oh wait, maybe this is the one. Oh actually, no, this might be the one we're looking for. Google Images is pulling through. Okay, there's not many images. There are autographed cards. Who do we have autos from? Okay, it doesn't say who. There are quad autos though. But did everyone auto or only some people autoed? So little info.
So I was talking about this yesterday when I found out. But like, who are we excited to see autographs for?
The Australian New Zealand guy probably.
Because Anthony Starr, like, I don't know.
He's too good of an actor in that position.
Yes.
That it makes me not like him as a person, which is a testament to his acting skills in the role.
Very Joffrey.
Yeah, very much. And that actor has spoken publicly about how much they regret taking that role
Yes.
because of what it's done to them in the industry.
But Anthony Starr's been relegated to, phone app game advertisements.
Wait, what?
You know, have you not seen like all those it's like Anthony Starr and it's like trying to promote a mobile game?
Jensen Ackles,
Yes.
reckons that's the order that's gonna go hard.
Actually, Erin Moriarty might go crazy too.
Oh, Karen Fukuhara.
You know what? I take it all back. Jack Quaid. Nah, it's good. I forget who's in The Boys. Never mind.
I mean,
Yeah.
Jack Quaid just did Companion, which was very highly rated,
Yes.
very popular.
He was in Oppenheimer too.
Chase Crawford, actually, the Gossip Girlies,
Yeah.
that's probably gonna go hard. Carl Urban, okay, I think he's. Hang on, let's analyze.
He's also in Thor. So
Who is?
Carl Urban.
Okay.
He's in Ragnarok.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Yeah, because we got a Karen Fukuhara auto from something.
You're right. Was it Star Wars?
Was it Star Wars? Is she in Star Wars?
Well, we're on the IMDb. We can find out.
She was in Suicide Squad. We didn't have Suicide Squad cards.
No.
She was in Star Wars Visions. Maybe that was it.
Yeah.
And I think I was excited because of her, because she was in Suicide Squad and The Boys. I think that sounds right.
There we go.
What has he been in lately? Oh, I forgot about Gen V. I really want another season of that. That was so good.
That show released too early, I think,
Really?
because it didn't pay off at all in the season that came afterwards. Because it was meant to be between seasons
Oh, yeah.
2 and 3, but none of those characters appear until the very end of season 3. So
Yeah, we are doing personals, but just for gaming and entertainment related products. I do feel like, yeah, there's a lot of these people that are in very, I feel like niche stuff rather than like mainstream stuff. A-Train was in Call of Duty?
no. I'm assuming just like a voice, not a skin. Perhaps.
Well, it's as A-Train.
Yeah, but like one of those bomb planted sort of things. You know how Snoop Dogg was in Call of Duty Ghost?
I don't know.
Oh, well there you go.
That was Erin Moriarty. She got so much backlash after
Before.
her plastic surgery, and I'm like, it's her face. She can make her own choices. Like, shut up.
She was also very good in Jessica Jones, so
Yeah.
so she can do whatever she wants as far as I'm concerned.
Oh, The Covenant. No, that's not the one I'm thinking of. He was in Auntie Donna? No way. That's crazy.
He was in something. He was in some New Zealand version of an American show or something. I forget what it's called. Damn it.
Jack Quaid is in Companion. He's been in Star Trek. Yeah, I feel like Jack Quaid is a pretty solid one at the moment. He's been in a bunch of stuff recently. And Carl Urban, I feel like, is just like a classic. Yeah. And I think Jensen Ackles will be the big one for me.
Got a personal done last night. I was wondering if it had been posted yet. It hasn't. We usually take 5 to 8 business days to do anything that has been opened or broadcast to send it out. So if you do want to pick it up, you certainly can. If you would prefer to, if you change your mind and want to get it sent out instead, it'll take 5 to 8 days. We typically do it on Wednesdays, so you should receive tracking on Thursday. Not next Thursday, but the one after, likely. So, yeah.
I did not realize how frequently Jensen Ackles voices Batman.
Yeah, actually, I didn't think about that.
Like, so much. That's crazy. Who is calling me? I feel like it's gonna be a spam number.
I see that Anthony Starr was in Xena Warrior Princess, and I think Carl Urban was also in that.
What?
Hold on, I need to scroll down.
That is crazy.
Who was it? Oh, Carl Urban was in Hercules. The 1998 Hercules.
Ah, okay.
Oh no, yeah, Warrior Princess. He was Caesar. There you go. And then Anthony Starr was David. There you go.
Nice.
He was. Thank you.
That is crazy. I do love when actors do projects together and then just kind of like regroup later. Because there were a couple of these guys that I saw, it was like small things that they were in the same thing. But not stuff that I recognized. But like, you know, they show up in the Giancarlo Esposito auto.
True. I do forget about him.
Wait, is Jim Bieber, is that the guy from Supernatural also? Yeah, he is.
There you go.
When was he in The Boys?
I don't know.
Oh wait, no, I know who he was. Okay, yeah, no, that checks out.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
He was the guy that hated the other woman.
Mm.
Which, if she's autographed in there, then that's incredible. I forget her name. But the,
yes.
the senator with yeah.
Oh, the senator.
Is
That's
it the one who pops the heads?
Victoria Newman.
Yeah. Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, and Ashley Auto would kind of go hard. Oh, she was also in Call of Duty. Why is everyone voicing characters
She was in Call of Duty twice. Oh, man. Oh, Ashley. Or who plays Maeve? Ryan Gosling being young Hercules. No, I didn't. We didn't touch on that.
What? That's crazy.
Oh yeah, I see it. That doesn't. That looks like a YouTube poop of him.
Wait, Simon Pegg? That's an option. But, I mean, maybe, I don't know.
It would be cool.
Maeve? Why can't I see her name? Am I going crazy?
Might need to control F. Maybe because she wasn't in the most recent season. Oh, yeah, Laz Alonso, Big M. That goes crazy too.
Yes. She was in at least 10 episodes. I know that much. Maeve's dad. But Maeve's male friend number 1 and 2.
Is it because it's Queen Maeve?
Yeah, why is she not here?
Huh?
What's her regular name? Maggie Shaw. Maybe that's what we're meant to be looking for.
Someone's title was Nutjob. Oh, I saw it. Oh, there it is.
Ah, there she is. Okay, sorry.
Yo, what's up? Yo, what's up? Welcome in.
Hello.
She was in House of Cards.
I remember seeing ads for the Astronauts Wives Club, but I never watched it. A few cool things in it, though. Oh, the firecracker actress?
She also regrets her role.
I can't imagine why. Oh, Detroit Become Human?
Oh, that's cool.
Blair Witch? The Twilight Saga Breaking Dawn Part 2?
She was in Psych? Oh, I love that sort of stuff.
Blink 182
She was
music video.
Veronica Mars.
Damn.
Hell yeah, that's cool. It's kind of like when I realized that a lot of the cast of Frasier is in Billions.
Yep.
It's like, why is this happening?
The crossover that no one knew was gonna happen. Yeah, I feel like if they have Simon Pegg autos. Wait, Will Ferrell?
Yeah.
I forgot he was in
Yeah,
it.
he's the coach.
Tilda Swinton? I don't remember her being in it.
I kind of do. Kind of, like, in my head, it makes sense, but I don't recall seeing it.
Oh, she was a voice. Oh, she was the voice of the octopus.
Oh, then I have no idea what I'm
I
talking
think
about.
that's who Ambrosius is, right?
Okay, that's very uncool because I didn't like I didn't like that bit at
Yeah,
all.
she's the octopus.
I didn't like that at all.
Okay, a Tilda Swinton auto on an octopus card would go kind of hard.
Oh, jeez. What am I thinking of then? I don't know.
I don't know that any of these people would be autographing it, but like it would be kind of iconic if they did.
God, could you imagine if one of the very few Tilda Swinton autographs cards in the world was Octopus Tilda Swinton? That and the Ancient One. That's all you get.
Yeah, that's all. Nothing else. She never autographs another card again. Damn. I was like, because I was like, if she was in it, I would have made a mental note to never forget that. Because she's just so cool. Mind you, it's like oh my god, the person who plays Professor X's sister in Deadpool and Wolverine.
Oh, Cassandra Nova. I don't know who plays her.
Yeah. I remember her interview of her saying she really wanted to do like the exercise routine and like, you know, get really buff. And they're like, no, you're fine as you are. And she was like, oh, okay. Emma Corrin. Because she got cast in something else where she's like bold, I think. Maybe I'm going crazy. I don't know. I swear I saw something. Maybe not. Oh, she's in an episode of Black Mirror. Oh, yes. Actually, you know what?
2011. Is that when it came out first?
Apparently.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, season 2 was 2014.
Oh, goodness.
I didn't watch it until after season 2 was out, I think.
Tilda Swinton is in the remake of Suspiria? That's awesome.
What? Okay, that's cool. I've been
That's-
meaning to watch that for so long now.
I saw the original at the Astor once.
Yeah.
It's incredible.
What's that one? Is it season 5 is the new season?
I want to say 6, but
Season 6 cast.
yeah, there it is.
Yeah. Oh my god, okay, I feel like I need to go through a proper list.
That's also 2023. Maybe the rest is
2023,
maybe the rest is
yeah.
season 7.
A-list cast of season 6. I guess they announced it last year? Question mark? Oh wait, no. This is season 6 is out. We're up at season 7.
Yeah. So okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. Yeah. Okay. Yes, because Peter Capaldi's gonna be in it, and I'm like, what? Crazy.
Is that Paul Giamatti? Hell yeah! Ah, I love him.
Yeah, we've got Awkwafina, Peter Capaldi, Emma Corrin. Like, I need to see these people's faces. Don't just give me the names. I'm sure I would recognize so many more of them if I got to see their faces.
True.
I need the article. Season 7 cast revealed in. Surely one of you gives us photos. No, nope. Nope, I would have to go to each of their individual pages. Yeah, no one wants to give us a nice, easy. Okay, time to click. Nope, I know you. This is too many tabs, I'm sure of it. Okay. Alanka Brooks, I don't know. For a moment, I was like, wait, what? She was in Doctor Who, but it's not. It's just an audiobook. Okay, do not know her. Patsy Farron. Ooh, okay. I feel like I do know her, but I'm not sure what from. Okay, good fun. Oh, okay. Lewis Gribben was in Generation Z. Nice. Oh my god, okay. Rashida was in Parks and Rec. Okay, that's so cool. Okay, very excited. Very excited. An actor who is in Spy Kids? Hell yeah. Kristen Milioti? Oh my god, okay, so she was in The Penguin. That's gonna be crazy to see her in Black Mirror. Very crazy. Chris O'Dowd, okay. See, now I see their faces. I'm like, I know you. I know all the things that you've done. Yeah, Issa Rae. So many actors we've been looking at today have voiced characters in like multiple Justice League movies. There's just so many characters, so many actors who have voiced characters in Justice League. I just didn't realize there were that many characters in the Justice League animated movies. I had no idea, but here we are, I guess. It's just every actor. It's like a rite of passage, maybe.
What's this?
Voicing a character in a Justice League animated movie.
That's very funny.
Yeah, there's just so many I've looked at today. It's crazy. So is that the boy set dropping next week?
Oh, they'll
Oh,
drop in
no?
June.
Oh, in June! Oh my god, okay, no wonder there's nothing. Why did my brain go, it's next week? Nope, it's a while away. Big brain moment.
When does the new season of The Voice drop? What is it, season 4 that we're up to?
Yeah.
When does that drop?
Is it season 4? No. Yes?
Season 5.
Season 5, yeah.
The 5th and final season. 2026. Oh,
No. Yeah, filming goes to mid-2025.
tragedy. But hey.
To be fair, I feel like Invincible is a good one to tide you over though, because I feel like that's a similar vibe, just animated.
Yes, absolutely yes. And Invincible cards would go kind of crazy.
Ooh, that would go very hard. Because that's got like a pretty studded cast as well from my memory. Because I know it's got Gillian Jacobs. Who else? Oh, Sandra Oh, J.K. Simmons. Yeah, there's so many solid actors. Yeah, no, they need to do Invincible cards. Because I feel like they don't do cards for like animated shows very often. Unless it's something like Looney Tunes where you're looking back a long way, or it's like a trading card game specifically. Like we got What If cards, but I feel like I don't know. I mean, to be fair, I don't know that there's that much other animated stuff that is not like, I guess is directed more to adults than children. But it does feel a little bit less prominent, potentially. Ah. I feel like the last 2 weeks have been very long weeks.
Yeah, it's been a pretty long month. I think January kind of flew by a bit fast.
Yes. And then everything in February has just been like, whew.
Yeah, balancing out.
But I never know if things have actually gone fast or if my memory is just really bad. Because you know how you don't really remember stuff that's like not important? Like if it's just mundane, everyday kind of stuff, it just disappears.
Yes, yes.
Yeah, and so sometimes I'm like, unless I know that I've been actively thinking about whether it's going slow or fast while I'm in the process, sometimes I'm like, maybe it didn't go fast. Like maybe I think it went fast because I don't remember half of it, but it was actually kind of slow. But I think I'm just thinking about it too hard. Also, time is a construct. We literally made it up. I think maybe we should unmake time.
Replace
I mean,
it with Jeff.
Yeah, replace time with Jeff. It's Jeff o'clock, y'all. Every day, all day.
It's actually, it's 10 past Jeff right
Yeah,
now.
10 past Jeff.
Oh.
But when is it 10 past Jeff? All the time.
When it gets 15 past Jeff, I'm late.
Yeah.
So.
But 15 past Jeff is the same time as 10 past Jeff. And that's actually before 5 past Jeff.
Guys, we only have a few minutes left till the show is up. If you want to get into any breaks, by all means, we will go over if breaks fill, or if you want to get something open as a personal, with free postage, gaming or entertainment related, we can certainly get that done within the time we have left.
Yeah, just let us know. I'm feeling very strange about the Magikarp eyelids now. Like, I know that they're not that big of a deal, but it still feels weird.
Call them in.
I think just because now the way that my brain is thinking of them is that they are actually just an eyebrow, but the eyebrow is touching the eyeball.
Oh, yeah.
Have you got any plans for this weekend?
I'm in the process of making some for Sunday.
Mm,
Just hanging out with some people.
nice. Not friends, just people?
Acquaintances, colleagues, yeah, you know, fans even.
Oh, nice. Yep.
Yeah, but no, not friends.
Not friends.
couldn't imagine.
No,
Not enough whoopers for that.
no.
That's no, not really. I've been playing lots of Dragon Quest.
Oh, okay.
Dragon Quest is taking over my life. It's yeah, it's good. That's the praise I can give. And you?
No, I have to make cosplay things.
Ah, yes.
Yeah. And we've got the deadline for the Game Expo cosplay comp is next Sunday.
Ah.
And I'm very behind where I should be. So yeah, we're going to use next week to try and catch up a little bit and see
Very good.
how that goes.
Very good.
Yeah. Should be fun, I hope. Otherwise that, or I'll just be crying in front of my sewing machine. So
Oh.
there are two options here. Well, I think that is the end of our show at 3 o'clock. So thank you everyone for coming along and joining in on the breaks. I hope you all have a wonderful